And the YouTube is Ruck Fobocalls if you'd like to join us over there. The reason I do TikTok and YouTube is because sometimes the language gets a little coarse, it gets a little blue, if you will. If the content or the language gets a little too spicy, then we tend to have to mute the TikTok until that part's done. And you'll be able to hear everything uncensored, unfiltered, and so on right there on YouTube. You'll also, if you're a subscriber, you'll also get a notification via email every single time that I go live, which is generally Monday to Friday, around 1:30, between 1:30 and 1:45, till I get tired or my voice gives out. I'd love to have you. It's going to be loads of fun. All right, kids. What do you say we give us some damn calls? What time? Let's see. How many people we got? We got 2,000 people in here. I have jabbered on long enough. I think it's time that I gets to calling, folks. What do y'all think? Y'all want to see some calls? If so, say yes. No, don't say yes. Say amen. If you want to hear some calls, say amen in the chat. Let me see it. Let me see some amens come across this screen. Why is my screen up? Oh, you know what? Nope, that won't there. Oh, I guess it won't let me blow up the chat like that when I've got this particular screen on. That kind of stinks. Amen. All right, kids. I have heard my children speak unto me. All right, let's see. Let's see here. PayPal support, PayPal purchase receipt. Thank you for shopping at PayPal. Your Hatsan AT-44PA-10 pump long QES air rifle was successfully processed. You have been charged $499.99 for this product from your PayPal account. What? I don't recall that. I think I'm going to jack this up just a touch higher. Will that make it too high? I don't think it will. Hold on. Let me put this up here because I think this is going to make the visual experience a little bit better for everyone because it's going to be closer. There we go. The cameras will be closer together that way, and it'll be better for everyone. And that's what we want, isn't it? A better experience for everyone. All right, we got our 806 number here, kids. PayPal, air rifle, on we go. Amarillo number.
Thank you for calling PayPal. How can I help you?
Yes, sir. I got an email from you guys. Says something about an air rifle that y'all done charged me $499.99 for. And hell, I ain't shot an air rifle since I was a little kid. I don't know what on earth this is. Is this something you can help me with? Or you got to transfer me to somebody?
You want me to cancel that?
Yeah. I don't have no need for no air rifle.
All right. Can you do one thing? Can you be on the computer?
Well, I'm on the computer right now. Yeah, that's how I got the email.
What you do here? Can you be on the computer so we can help you this way?
Yeah, that's what I said, son. I'm on the computer right now.
Yeah, okay. We're helping you with the cancellation code quickly. Okay, have a look. Are you using a Windows computer or an Apple computer?
No, it's not an Apple. It's that other one, whatever you called it there. Windows.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Yeah. Well, it's got the little sticker on it that says Windows 7. So I'm guessing it's a Windows computer.
Have a look on your computer keyboard on the left-hand bottom corner. Do you see Control CTRL?
Yes, sir, I do.
And just next to CTRL, which button do you see?
There's a one says FN.
And just next to FN, do you see a Windows button with the 4 little square on it?
Well, you know what? That's what that is. I see it now. I never knew what that thing was. I just realized that little Windows sticker.
Press that Windows button, hold it down, and And with another finger, press the letter R. R is in Robert.
Okay. Popped up a little box here. Says
Yes, you need to
run.
type inside.
Yeah.
Inside the run, you need to type www dot. Then you type over there P as in Peter, P as in California, help, 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 123.org, okay?
Okay. PC help 123.org.
.org.
Yeah.
ORG, G as in God, Almighty God, G.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see it there. It took me to a little deal. It says secure server, secure support server 2048 BIT AES encrypted connection, secure code, and it's got a little blank for me to put it in there, I guess.
Good. Okay, I'm giving you the
Right.
code. Okay, hold the line.
Okay.
Type down the number 70255.
Okay. You said what? 72?
70255.
0255. Like all those numbers. 70255, right?
70255.
Okay, yeah.
Click the arrow next to it.
Okay, yeah, no, that opened up a deal there. It says support.client.exe.
Give a double left click on it.
A double left click on it.
Yes.
Okay, now it says, do you want to run this file?
Click on
Name, publisher, type, from, and then it says run or cancel. What?
Yes. Click on yes.
Well, I just said yes in one of my options, son. It's run or cancel.
Run. Click on run.
Run.
Sorry, click on
Got it. Okay. All right.
Once you click on run, what is come up next?
Okay, there's a little box popped up there. It said launching application.
Click on yes.
Hold on now. I'm trying to tell. They know yes. Calm down, son. It says launching application, verifying application requirements. This may take a few moments. Goodness.
No problem.
No. Okay. Okay, now the deal popped up here, said cannot start application. The application download did not succeed. Contact your network system. What?
What came up? Tell me what came up. Read it out.
It says application download did not succeed. Check your network connection to contact your system administrator or network service provider. I don't know what that's all about there. And it says hold on. It says okay or details.
Okay. Click on okay.
All right. Okay, now that just made it disappear there.
Now you do one thing. You press the Windows and R as you did earlier. Press the Windows and R.
Okay.
Yeah, the box has come up.
Yeah, it's there again. It says tells me to type in a thing or whatever.
Yes, you need to whatever's written over there, clear it. Make it empty.
Okay. All right. It's empty.
And you have internet. Your computer is connected to the internet, right?
Oh yeah, that's how I got to your website. Remember?
Type. Yeah, no problem. Yes, wonderful. Type over there
www. Okay.
Any desk. ANYDESK. Any desk.
Okay. Any desk.
Any desk. ANYDESK.
Okay. Yeah.
What have you typed in? Anydesk.com.
Anydesk.com. You keep asking me questions and then answering them. You're not even giving me a chance to tell you, but yeah, okay. So anydesk.com. That's all right. You know, we all have a little too much coffee sometimes. Okay, so AnyDesk, it says better software design with your wants, needs, and budget in mind.
Download now. Click on download now.
Oh, okay. That little red thing.
Yes.
This is going to be good. This guy's amped up on meth or something. Okay. Yeah, I see a deal here. It says anydesk.exe.
Yeah, give a double click on it.
Okay.
Now what's the more?
Okay. Now there's a page come up there. Well, no, it's still downloading, but okay. There's a page that come up there. It's got a whole bunch of little numbers on it.
Yeah, tell me the number, your desk with the number.
Okay. Well, hold on. It's still kind of loading the page up just a little bit there. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. There's, well, good Lord. Okay. Are you ready? Have you got your pencil or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. The number.
Click that line, and on that line over there, you can see set password.
Okay. Set password.
You click on set password. Yeah, once you click on set password, type the password in lowercase. R as in Robert, S as in sugar, W as in William, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And below that, it's the same thing, R as in Robert, S as in sugar, W as in William, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it?
Okay, got it. And then click on apply there. All right, I see it.
Now what is come up on the screen? Tell me.
Okay, well, it took me to a page there talking about settings.
Your first name, please.
What's that?
Your first name, please. Your first name, please.
Well, my first name is Buster.
Can you spell it out?
Buster.
Buster, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice name, sir. All right, now you will get something coming up, a cancellation of form or something. If you receive, please tell me, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, tell me. You don't have to do anything. You're on that page where it's showing you interactive access, correct?
Yes.
All right, if you receive anything, please tell me, okay? You will get it on the middle of the screen.
Okay. Well, I don't see nothing yet.
It will come up. It will come up. Wait. If you receive anything, please tell me, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I see a little deal here. I said, hold on. Well, there's a thing came up there for a second, and then it got a bunch of little buttons and.
They're doing it. They're doing it.
Oh, they're doing it. Who's they? You don't mean like hackers or something, right?
The cancellation department. Yeah.
Well, what happened? It was there just a second ago, and then it went away. It came and then it went away just real quick. There's a whole bunch of little buttons on there. I was just looking at it all. And then them little buttons just went away.
It came and went away.
Yeah, it just popped up real quick and then it was just gone. I don't know what the hell happened.
All right, hold the line with me, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know if I done something wrong or what's that?
What can you see on the computer?
Well, I'm back on that interactive access page there. That's what it says.
What say?
Well, I'm back on the interactive access page there.
You're on the interactive access.
Well, no, I say that. It says that at the top of one of them columns in there, but it says settings / privacy. But that's all I see right now. There was a little deal popped up there for a second, but I don't know what happened to it. It just went away. Do you want to try it again?
All right, hold the line.
Okay.
And you were watching porn on your phone, on your computer?
No.
You were watching porn.
Wait, how do they know that?
Who knows?
Well, you said you put me on hold. What, did you go talk to somebody or something? If it ain't hackers, how did there was something on my screen, but I didn't know y'all were gonna. Can y'all see my screen?
Nobody can see your screen. Tell me, what can you see?
Well, I just told you I'm on the interactive access page, right? It says settings, privacy, and then it says user interface, security, privacy, display, audio, connection, capture, file transfer, recording printer. What?
You will get a call from the accounts department.
Okay. Is that them calling from a Georgia number right now?
Yeah, they will call you. Okay, hang up the phone. You will get a call within a minute.
Hello? Hello? And they just hung up. Okay, so I'm going to try and call this number back. Doesn't even work. So let me call the other one.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for the calling. Hey, this is Kevin. How can I help you?
Hi, Kevin. I was just on the phone with somebody just a minute ago, and they was helping me. They took me to some place to get me some sort of, I don't know, some program so that I could get a refund. And then they told me that account people was going to call, and then they called, and then the phone just hung up. I need somebody to help me.
Is your computer on?
Yeah, I'm on the, what's this thing called here? It says any desk. They tried to take me to some, oh wait, there's a thing popped up just now that I see here. What's that?
You need a number?
Well, there's somebody, I think them folks is trying to get back on here, the ones that was just on it just a second ago. I don't know if that's them or not. It may be. Hold on. Hello? Hello?
Hi, my name is Justin with US Network Solutions. How are you doing today?
I'm great, Justin. Are you the ones that was calling just a second ago to help me with my refund and all that? Good Lord, now there's somebody else calling me from some weird Florida number. Hold on. There we go. I think I got rid of them. So are you the ones going to help me with my refund? Okay, they're trying desperately to get into this right here, and they can't. And I'm just trying, they're still connected. So I have queued up the movie in the perfect spot. There is a scene where what appears to be a lovely young lady Okay, now they're calling again. Hello?
Yes, sir. This is Ryan Davis from PayPal support.
Okay, you the one that popped up with that little chat box saying that showed up on my computer? Are you that one? Okay, man, I'm so sorry. My phone took to ringing and there was other people on there. It was the weirdest thing. I had people calling and hanging up and then calling and hanging up and stuff. And I was just having a terrible time trying to figure out what I was supposed to be doing. So anyhow, I got this email, and this email that I got says somebody tried to buy an air rifle with my PayPal account for like $500, and I don't know for the life of me what that's about. I didn't buy it, so I called in to get a refund. And speaking to a fellow, I don't know his name. He told me, I think, but I can't remember. And then he tried to connect me to some program, and it didn't work. And then he tried to connect me to this AnyDesk thing that I think y'all got hooked up now. And so basically, what I'm trying to do is get this $499 refund. Are you the right person to handle that for me?
Yes, I will help you out to get that money refunded back to you. Okay.
Okay.
Don't touch your computer. Just minimize this page. Okay.
Minimize what page? The AnyDesk?
No.
Listen, I minimized them little AnyDesk pages and all that. So they're not, I mean, well, hold on. There's one of them down there says it's connected. Yeah, there's one of them that's still connected. And then there's the other page there that's got the, what you call it on it, the AnyDesk. That's like the one where I downloaded the AnyDesk. And then there's another one there. Okay, so what?
Do you see a plus sign on the top of your page?
A what, son?
A plus sign, a new tab. To open new tab, do you see the plus sign?
You mean like to open a new window?
Yeah, open a new window.
Okay, I got you there. Okay, so I opened a new window. It's there. So what do I need to do now? Where do I need to go somewhere?
Yeah, type over there www. 3 times W, then give us
Dot
PC help.
PC help
123
.org. Yeah, this is the one that other fellow had me to try a minute ago, and it didn't. We couldn't get it to work. I don't know what the problem was, but there was something wrong with it.
I'm giving you the code, okay?
Okay, yeah, it's asking. Hold on, it's asking me for a secure code.
39347.
Hang on, 39437.
No, 393.
What's that?
39347.
Oh, 47. All right. And then I click on the little arrow deal there, and it downloads that support.client. And then he told me to double left click on that. And I did. And it opened up a deal there that says, do you want to run this file? And it says name, publisher, type, from, and then it says run or cancel. Run. Okay, run it is. Okay, now there's a deal popped up here said launching application, verifying application requirements. This may take a few moments. Now this is where we got last time, and then a message comes up said it wouldn't work.
What it says?
Sorry, I got a drink of my sweet tea there. It says cannot start application. Application download did not succeed. Check your network connection or contact your system administrator or network service provider. Okay, I just close it. And then, so that's what it had. That's the same thing what happened last time.
Okay, now don't touch your computer.
I'm not touching my computer. If you want me to touch it, just let me know and I will.
Okay, hold on, okay?
All right.
Can you close this page? Can you close all the pages?
Yes, sir. All right. Now what?
Close this page again.
What? Oh, you want me to close the AnyDesk thing?
No.
Wait, I'm not. Do you want me to close this? There's a little AnyDesk page. It looks like a little chat box. At least I think it's a chat box. Hold on. It says, let me type in there. Yeah, I can send a message, and I sent one just now. It says test. So that one is there. And then let me see what else I got. I got one that says AnyDesk, and it says new session, and then it's on a settings and a privacy page. Let me close that one. It says, do you like, I don't care about all that. What?
Don't just keep talking. Listen to me. I'm telling you to close your phone off, which you're watching right now. You just keep talking.
Wait a minute. You want me to close my what?
You are watching phone right now, right? You need to close that.
Wait a second. How did you know that?
Because you have been connected to our main server.
Oh my word. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So wait, you can see my screen right now?
Yes.
Oh my goodness gracious. Why didn't y'all tell me that? God almighty.
I'm telling you from the beginning that you have been
Okay.
connected to the paper.
Okay. All right. So now what?
Now hold on. Okay.
Okay.
Let me open Google Chrome for you.
Now there's a little deal that's a blinking. Like well, it's gone now. There's a little Google deal down here on the very bottom of my screen. And well, it's gone now. But there was a second ago, there was a deal that looked like it was blinking. Is that part of that AnyDesk thing?
Yeah. Now, as you can understand, we will send you a cancellation form.
Okay, good.
Okay.
That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, because they charged me $499. They're on my desktop. My desktop is they can move the mouse, but they can't click anything. They can't open a page. They can't do anything. It has a picture of Indian man on all fours, naked, with chocolate starfish and dangly bits for the world to see. So what? Like, am I supposed to be doing something right now? I don't understand. You have to forgive me. I'm not real good on a computer, so I'm just.
Do you do any kind of online banking with the help of this computer?
Oh yeah, that's where I do. I got banks well, listen, I got banks all over because I used to own I say I used to own, I still own, but I don't work in it anymore. Import export business. I sell all kinds of stuff all over the world, and I'm basically in charge of all the shipping. So I got stuff that comes from Asia and Europe over to the States here. And we got stuff that goes to both ports, on the East Coast and the West Coast and so on. So I got banks all over everywhere. So I don't know, to be honest with you, which one of my accounts.
You can log into any of your banks which you want to
get a refund. Well, let me think for a second. I think probably the Bank of America would be the best one, because that's the one I use the most. It don't have a ton of money in it, but it's the one that's where I keep most of my bills and stuff. So let me get into my Bank of America real quick. Okay, I'm in here. What do you need?
You need to use this computer to log into your bank.
Oh, Like the laptop that's with your secure server thing or whatever?
Right.
Oh, well, hell, my Bank of America's not hooked up to that. And shit, let me see. I'm going to have to go to, oh, that old stupid thing pops up there. Hold on, I don't even know if I had it saved in this one here. Hold on. Contact Mahindra login. Contact net banking. I think that's, oh, there it is right there. Log in to Contact Mahindra. Now, would it be better if I logged in directly to my PayPal, since that's what we're dealing with? Let me do that and see that. I bet you that way I can look and see what account it's even hooked up to there. PayPal.com login. Oops, log in to your PayPal account. Okay. Put in my email. Let's see here. What the hell? BSTRHIGHMAN at yahoo.com. Okay. Well, there it is. Okay. Then I got the password here. Let me see. Okay. Uh-oh. I must not have typed it right. Let me make sure I got it. Let me make sure I got it right before I click the enter button. Yeah, that's weird. I don't understand what's happening. I can't log in nowhere. Really? That's it? Benchad? I typed in the password. I've got it set up to where I can type in.
The number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
Oh, no. That's not going to work for me, sir. Let's see if I can get my phone. To where PayPal, when you type in, it'll let you put in a email account. So I typed in my name at yahoo.com, Buster Hyman at yahoo.com. Next, it opens another page. When you start typing the password, it's hidden.
The text now subscriber
Oh, that's a good text now number.
is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
What happened? I lost you there. So we're going to cancel out his text numbers too. And I typed in, fuck you, scammer. And then I clicked show to make sure I had spelled it right. So he just saw it all at one time. And when I clicked back over to the AnyDesk, he was moving everything around, he wasn't even paying attention to what I had on the screen. He was just trying to get into to the screen. But yeah, I wish I could show you guys the picture. I'm not going to risk it. I can't even risk it. That's too dangerous. But it's good. I can tell you that. Let's call that main number back. Where is it? There it is. And don't worry, I'm going to give you guys all these numbers. Better than a motivational speaker. It's lofty praise coming from you, ma'am. And I'm putting their numbers over in the chat as we speak. Yeah, man, I just got off the phone with you guys, and I don't know what was going on, but I guess maybe it was the movie I was watching. Y'all didn't like it or something.
you want me to cancel it, please, sir? Why are you calling every time?
You want the bad news? There's a there. I said, do you want the bad news? There's a whole bunch of people that are about to start calling you.
Calling me?
Yeah, right now. Like literally right now. Stay on the phone with
All
me.
right, let me see.
Okay.
Yes.
Turn your volume up because it's there in the chat if anybody wants it. It's over in YouTube chat. YouTube is Ruck Fobocalls. If you can't remember that, no judgment. Click on the Instagram button and on profile.
Hello?
Hey, it's me again. You guys want to watch some more movies?
Sorry?
You want to watch some more movies?
Hey, you speaking my manager? That's what say.
Yeah. Can you put him back on the phone? That'd be great.
Okay, all right.
Okay, great. You better hurry because the phone's about to get super duper busy. Okay. Chat's there. It is posted in the YouTube. Talk for president. I try. I'm also going to put the other number in the chat so you guys can call those too. Oh, come on now. Why are you not answering the phone?
Hello. Please record your message now. Hang up when done.
Boop. Where's the boop? There wasn't no boop. I didn't know when to leave my message. I just posted both of the numbers. Whoops. Don't give them the YouTube channel. Don't give them the social media. Just tell them you've been watching online and you really appreciate the show. Aw. What's going on? How come you're not answering the phone?
Hello. Please.
Yeah, they're done. Let's see if I can get through on that other number real quick.
The number you are trying to reach is no longer in.
Aw. Well, that's terrible. How are they going to do business? They're not. And that's what we do here, kids. Don't forget SS, the Social Security one from yesterday. Oh, yeah. We'll see if we can't call that today. Okay. Now, there's 1,500 people here. There's 450 or so over here. Deo. Has anybody seen Deo? Has he popped in? I didn't see him when I first got started. Because here's what I need to do. I need to go live. My new agency told me I need to go live with 3 people for 60 seconds each. And I'm going to give you an opportunity. Nope, no Deo. Dang it, that stinks. Let me see if he messaged me or anything, just because I was going to let him do an introduction of himself. And what in the hell? Oh, I just got your message. Okay, let me see if Dan or Deo or anybody responded. I had messaged a couple of baiters to see if maybe they would want to come in. If you have 1,000, you have the capacity to go live, I want you to send me a request right now. Send me a request and I'm going to make you a guest for 60 seconds. And I'll let you tell me what you want. Okay, let's see who we got. Now, if you say anything stupid, okay. There you are. This is your opportunity. Say something magical.
Oh God, magical. I love you, Doc, so much, and I'm addicted to your show, and I really, really need help with the addiction.
Well, that's absolutely amazing. I appreciate it. I know you've contributed not only numbers, you've given some gifts. I know your fingers are probably flat on the ends from tapping on the screen so much. Which,
Yes,
by the
but
way,
it's worth it.
everybody
It's worth it.
tap on the screen. So like if you had maybe 30 seconds to tell the world who and what you are, what would you say?
I am a middle-aged mother who owns her own business, and
What's your business?
I love helping you.
Tell me your business.
Actually, it's a wig salon. My mother-in-law opened 60 years ago.
Oh my, family
Yeah,
business.
we've been in business for 60 years.
That's amazing. What part of the country
It's
can you
awesome.
say?
Huh?
What part of the country? Like, if you want to plug your business, this is your chance. I mean, if you
Midwest.
want to stay private, I'm not trying to pry. I'm just saying.
We're in the Midwest, in Illinois.
In Illinois, right? Well, do you want to say?
And we help a lot of cancer patients. That's mostly what we see. So it's a very rewarding, amazing job, and I'm blessed to be able to do it.
That's amazing. That really is a cool thing to do, because my wife and daughter have their makeup business, and they've gotten to help people who were. I mean, recently they had someone that was going to a funeral they wanted to look nice for. They've had people that were, sick or all kinds of crazy stories where they were in kind of tragic points in their life. And when you can make somebody feel good about the way that they feel on the outside, a lot of times it does wonders for the way they feel on the inside. That's really cool.
It really does. And especially women, I hear a lot of times that out of the whole cancer journey, losing their hair is the hardest part. So it's amazing for them to walk out with smiles, and we get so many thanks, and it's just awesome.
Well, you know what? You're to be commended for that. And now, is your mom still with us or no?
She is 89, and she acts like a 50-year-old who still ballroom dances, goes on cruises, hosts parties, and living the life.
Outstanding. Well, you know what? I'm glad that she is. My parents are both gone, and they have been for a few years now. So you're lucky. Cherish the time that you have with them, especially getting to carry on the family legacy. I think that's amazing, and I'm super happy for you guys.
Me as well. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome, darling. Thank you very much. Let's get back to calls.
I'm gonna get your kit soon, I swear.
Oh, hey, it'll be there. It'll be there for you.
Thank you.
We'll see you. All right. Now, boop. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to do 2 more of those throughout the show at some point today. So if you want to do it when I call for it, let me know. Okay. Because I'm going to do them just kind of randomly. If we get Deo, if we get Dan, I'd mentioned it to both of them. Also IRL Rosie, but she hasn't, I don't think she's even seen it yet, but if she does, then maybe we'll get her in there. And I've reached out to, some of the other Scambaiters and stuff to see if anybody wants to come in, they can. Otherwise we'll talk to you guys who make this whole thing happen. All right, let's go on to the next email here, boys and girls. Let's see here. This is another PayPal. Is this? Oh, well, no, I'm not going to answer those because they're going to take too much time. Okay, due date. Here we go. This is another PayPal.
Thank you for reaching PayPal. This is Chris at your service. How may I help you?
Hi, Chris. Son, I got a problem here. I got an email from you guys. Say something about they charged me $1,347. Doesn't even say what for. Just says they charged me that. It says payment mode online. I got an invoice number though, and an order number. Which one of those do you need to look it up?
Can you please help me with the invoice number?
Let's see, the invoice number. Oh, that's a long one there. It's H6G4 B7 V3.
Excuse me, sir. Can you please go slow and like slowly and loud, clearly?
Okay. It's H6G4
Right,
B7 V3 C5 X2 K 9 A1.
That's it?
Yes, sir. That's it.
Alright, sir. Can you please help me with your first and your last name?
Yeah. Yes. The first name is Michael or Mike, just Mike. Mike.
Okay, and your last name?
Is Rodick. Rodick.
Okay, and Mr. Roddick, can you please help me with your zip code?
It's 75217.
75217. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Roddick, just stay on the line for a few times. Let me just pull up the details of the order, and once I get that, I'll just get back to you.
All right, that'll be fine. That reminds me, I got some new names courtesy of one of my followers on TikTok.
Mr. Roddick, are you still with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, thank you for being on the line, sir. Well, I just got the details of the purchase. As I can see that a purchase was made for $1,347.
Yeah.
And it was made from Dallas. The purchase was made from Dallas, Texas. Today itself at 7:09 a.m. And the purchase is for Norton Security Antivirus with a validity for 2 years, and the payment has been made online. So, what do you want me to do with the order, sir?
Well, I don't want it. Can we just cancel it and get my money back?
Sure, just a moment.
Okay. That'd be good.
Well, Mr. Roddick, since the payment has been done, and you're saying that you did not authorize this purchase, so by any chance, is there anybody in your family or friends who might have used your account for the purchase?
No, I don't have no family.
Okay. And when was the last time you used your PayPal?
Well, I don't know. It was about 2 months ago, I guess. I had to get some duct tape, some zip ties. I got a big plastic barrel and some acid and some lye and a shovel and some gloves. That's about it, though. That's about 2 months ago. That's before my family disappeared.
Okay, Mr. Roddick. Well, the reason I'm asking you the details is because as I'm going through your PayPal account right now, it shows here that from the last 25 days, your account has been highly active. And the thing which I find fishy over here is that most of the login attempts that have been made using within these 25 days are coming from public networks. The network that has been used are the networks of airports, restaurants, and libraries. And there is one more detail which I can see is that the locations which I can see over here are coming from places which are out of Texas. Like there is one coming from Trinity, Florida, Bohemia, New York, and there's one Los Angeles, California. So are you aware of those locations? Have you ever used your PayPal account from those locations, sir?
No, I don't think so. I just used them out. We got a farmhouse way out in the country. That's where I bought all that stuff, had it delivered. But no, I ain't been to all them places. I don't know what that's all about.
Sure. Well, if you are unaware of such activities, well, I believe it's a case of identification theft. and fraud
Oh,
purchase.
no.
So we have to report the case. We have to report the case to the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission. So they just deal with all kinds of fraud purchases and identification theft. So they will be investigating this case for you and making sure that in future
Okay.
you won't face any problem.
Okay. Well, what do we need to do in order to do that?
Well, everything will be done from our hands, sir.
Okay.
First of all, like I said, first of all, the report must be sent to them. Now, since your account is insecure as it has been compromised, so first step that I'm going to do is just put a hold into your account for the next 12 hours. So I would suggest you not to use your PayPal account or do not make any payments from your PayPal account for the next 12 hours, okay?
Okay. Well.
The reason why there is a hold is because so that whoever is misusing your account from different locations can be tracked down within this 12 hours of hold to your account.
Okay.
Now, can you please be handy with a pen and paper so that I could provide you with a case ID number of the FTC?
Yeah. What do I need? Well, I was going to ask you, do I need to go ahead and call the police? I mean,
No.
should I? Because I mean, I got my work phone here. Should I just go ahead and use it to call the police?
Sure. You will be informed. You will be informed, okay, about that thing. Just give me a moment.
Okay.
So let me just provide you first of all the case ID number. Okay, the case ID number is Z as in zebra.
Hold on a second. Wait a second. Z as in zebra. Go ahead. Okay. 9-3.
P as in Patrick.
All right.
T as in Tango. 824.
Okay. Z 93 PT 824. Right.
That's correct. Now this is the case ID number for the FTC. So when they call you within the next 24 hours, make sure you provide them this case ID number so that they could fetch out the details for you for the investigation.
Okay. Now hold on a second. I got a couple of questions about this. Now, you talking about investigations and all that. These people aren't going to come, to me, are they? Because, I'm a pretty private person, and I don't want to, I just don't want a bunch of people walking around my property, out in the, the woods near my property, because it's dangerous out there. Yeah, I'm always out there hunting and stuff and disposing of bodies.
You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to walk anywhere else. The FTC is going to contact you by themselves, sir.
Okay.
Now, the first thing which I was about to ask that, do you have any idea how your PayPal account got compromised or how your information was leaked?
Well, no. The only thing I can think of is my girlfriend that I met. Well, I say she's my girlfriend. I may be putting the cart before the horse. I met a woman out at a bar when I went to Vegas for a conference. I went for a fertilizer conference that I went to, and there's a woman at a bar that I met, and she's real pretty, real nice lady. And this was, right before my wife disappeared, anyhow. So, but we went, went out drinking, and there was one night where I just woke up. And I was out in the parking garage, naked as a jaybird, and my keys was tucked up underneath me. And when I got up, I finally got to go up to the room. I had to go to the front desk and get a key, and of course they give me a bathrobe to wrap up in. But I went up to the room, and my old laptop was there, and somebody had been on it. I reckon it was that woman, but I don't know if she bought anything, so I don't know. She said her name was Tuesday. That's all. That's really all I know about her. I wonder if the FTC is going to want to know about that. You sure we shouldn't call the police or the FBI or something? I got a cousin who works for the FBI.
Well, Mr. Roddick, you don't have to worry because we have informed the FTC department. The Federal Trade Commission will be taking better care of this investigation now.
Okay.
I want you to do one thing right
Well,
now.
hang on just a second. Hang on just a second, because I texted my cousin, the one that works for the FBI. Hang on a second. Let me tell him, never mind. Hold on. Never mind. The man from PayPal says that the FTC is going to handle it. See you tonight. Okay, sorry. I had to just text him because I had texted him a minute ago when you told me that somebody had got into my account. But anyhow, so that should take care of that. Hopefully he didn't do anything. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Since your account is insecure right now, we will have to secure it, okay? So, just a moment. So right now we are about to connect with one of your devices, whichever, whether it's your phone or your computer, to our secure server. And once you get connected, we are gonna secure your PayPal account, and the order will be canceled and the refund will be generated into your bank. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. It's probably best that my cousin ain't. He's too busy looking for my wife anyway. It's probably better he focuses on that. Anyhow, go ahead then. What you said we're going to connect me to something or other? What are we going to connect me to?
To secure server. So can you please go and open your laptop?
Okay, yeah, I got my laptop right here.
Okay, now over the laptop, I want you to go to the browser. What browser do you use, sir? Whether it's Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge?
No, I use whatever the Google is. I do the Google searches.
Okay, I want you to go to your browser, and when you just let me know when you are on Google, okay? Or Chrome, Google Chrome.
Okay, I'm on it right now.
Well, at the top of your screen, do you see a long search bar where you can type?
Yes, I do.
I want you to type any desk. Okay, let me spell it. A as an alpha, N as in Nancy, Y as in yellow, D is in delta, E as in echo, S as in Simon, K as in kilo.
Okay.
Got
that? .com. Okay. I'm on their website there. Why any desk? Free trial. Download now.
Yeah, click on download now.
Oh, click on where it says download now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now that opened up a little deal down yonder in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen. There it says anydesk.exe. EXE. I don't know if that's a word or not. Okay.
That's correct. Once it's downloaded, make sure you open it, okay?
How do I open it? Just click on it? Does that how I open it?
Yes, click on it.
Okay.
Click on open.
All right.
I just want you to install. I want to install AnyDesk. Just let me know when it's ready.
Okay. Yeah, a deal popped up there that said, "Do you want to run this program?"
Yes. Allow. Accept it. Click on the positive option.
Well, it says a bunch of stuff: program, file, type.
Right. What does it say at the bottom? What does it say at the bottom?
Well, it said some files can be helpful. This file type can be harmful. Oh, the options there. Oh, the options say run or cancel.
Click on run.
Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hang on just a second there. I messed up my thing. Okay.
Now what do
All
you say?
right. Now it's loading. This computer ain't the best here. Bear with me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now it opened up a page here that's got a bunch of just some numbers on the top there, and it says your address. But I ain't never seen the numbers before. I don't know what those numbers are.
Okay, can you please confirm me that give me the numbers?
Okay.
Numbers, sir.
Yeah, let me get my glasses here. The number.
All right, now just stay where you are. You will see a connection request coming over your screen. Do you see that?
Let's see. I see something there. Yes, a security warning. Another person would like to. Okay, so I'm aware of the risks. Accept.
Click on accept.
Okay, now there's a deal that popped up here that says admin. Looks like a little chat box thing. I don't know what the hell happened to it. It was there for just a second. It went away. Just, oh wait, there it is. I see it again. It popped right back up there. That's weird. Okay. And it says, now wait a second. Hold on. Let me tell you something. There's a deal on there that says, when I open it up, it says accept. That when that little chat box deal pops up there, it says accept. And I was just about to click on it, and it went away. So I don't know what happened, but I think maybe.
Okay. Well, sir, can you please help me out with the user password of AnyDex?
Well, hell, I don't know. I just downloaded this. I don't know what the password is. How do am I supposed to know a password? Is it in the email that y'all sent me?
Yeah, just a moment, sir.
Okay.
I want you to just X out of the AnyDex for a while, sir. Just X out of the AnyDex and go to your Google Chrome once again. I want you to open the first page over there.
Okay, well, hold on. Now, this AnyDesk, what's wrong with the AnyDesk thing? Because it was working just fine there for a second.
No. Will be completely fine. You can exit out, sir.
Well, do I need to delete this? Because I don't need this on my computer. I got too much garbage on there anyhow.
Yeah. Just go to the browser and open a new page, sir.
Good Lord. All right, fine. Okay, I got another one open. Where do you need me to go?
Now you need to type Ultra Viewer. Let me just spell that.
You don't wait. Stop. You don't need to spell Ultra Viewer. I can figure that out. What ultraviewer dot what?
Ultraviewer.net.
Okay.
You got that?
I'm on it right now. Remote desktop software, Ultraviewer helps you, blah, 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 blah.
That's right. Now, listen to me. Over there,
Okay.
you will see a green download button. I want you to click on download.
Okay. Yeah, I see it there. Download. All right.
Yeah. Now, once it's downloaded, I want you to open it.
Now, this one's got a deal here, popped up on the bottom left, says Ultra Viewer. Okay, now it's a similar deal here. It says, do you want to, well, at the top, the very top, it says open file security warning. Do you want to run this file? And it says name, publisher, type, and then from, and then there's a deal that says always ask before opening this file. And then down at the bottom, this is that one I didn't finish reading to you a minute ago. It says, while files from the internet can be useful, this file type can potentially harm your computer. Only run software from publishers you trust.
Yes.
So what kind of risk?
This is secure software. You don't have to worry about that. That is the verification process. Do you see an option of yes or run?
I see run, yeah.
Yeah, just click on run.
Okay. Now another one popped up and says user account control. Do you want to allow the following program to make changes to this computer?
Just go for positive.
Okay, now hold on. Program name, Ultra Viewer setup, verified publisher, Duck Fabulous Code.ltd, file origin, download from the internet. Now it says show details. Let me see what that is. Oh, that's a bunch of gibberish. Okay. Well, then I click on the yes button there, and it says select destination folder. And then it's got a bunch of computer gibberish there. I'm not real good on the computer. It says at least 11.9 MB free disk space is required. What?
Mr. Roddy, listen to me. What are the options that you see?
It's Rodic, by the way. That's all right, though. It says next and cancel.
Click on next.
Okay, next. Okay, now it says set up or select startup menu. Where should setup place the program shortcuts?
Sir, hold
yes,
on.
sir.
What are the options? You don't have to read the whole reference to me. Just
well, if you don't know what the options are, apparently I do. All right, it says back, next, and cancel.
Yeah, go for next.
Okay, next. All right, now it says select additional tasks. Which additional tasks should be performed? Select additional tasks. Back, next, and cancel. Same as last time.
Next. Yes. Click on next.
Oh, Lord. Ready to install. Setup is now ready to begin.
Yes.
Installing UltraViewer on your computer. Okay, it says back, install, and cancel. Install. All right. You sound like one of them people at the, down there at the Space Center. Go for install, go for launch. You know what you mean? That's what you sound like. Anyhow, sorry. All right, now it says installing. Please wait while setup installs UltraViewer. Oh, well, hell, it done it. Completing the UltraViewer setup wizard. Setup is finished. Installing UltraViewer on your computer. The application may be launched by selecting the installed shortcuts. Click finish to exit setup. Launch UltraViewer. Okay, finish. Okay. Oh, now there's a whole nother box popped up here. God almighty. Okay. And it says allow remote control. And then it says control remote computer. And then it says, please tell your partner the following ID and password if you would like to allow remote control. And then the other side says, please enter your partner's ID to remote control your partner's computer. Why? I wouldn't want to touch your computer. I don't know enough about them to be very good at that.
Yeah, Mr. Roddick, we are here to help you. Just a moment. Below allow remote control, you will see your ID and your password. Just help me out with the ID and the password.
Okay. Okay. 51. That's a password there. And then
Just a moment.
do I need to do something with it, or do I need to do anything, or
Just stay over there.
okay? Stay over where? Over here? Well, I ain't going nowhere. I can't carry this laptop anywhere anyhow.
Did you see any connection invitation over
Oh
there?
yeah, I think I see a deal here. Hold on, there's a deal there that says, yeah, I see a little thing there. It says Ultra Viewer, and I think it's a little test deal or chat deal. I mean, let me test it. Yep, I was able to send you a little message there. It says Ultra Viewer 2 client. Okay, is that what I'm supposed to be saying? That's pretty cool, that little thing. I don't know what else it does there, but anyhow.
Just a moment, sir.
I beg your pardon?
Just a moment, sir.
All right. Literally at the moment that he got connected, there was the reveal of the actress, whatever. Now he's just watching. He's not doing anything, not moving the cursor, not doing anything, just watching. Sir?
Just a moment, Mr. Roddy.
Okay. I was just checking to see. You got awful quiet there. I didn't know if...
We have just connected you to the server. Just a moment.
Okay, good. Good. So, how is this? How I'm going to get the refund? Is that this little server thing here you got?
That's right. You will be getting a refund. Okay.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's $1,347 even. No cents. No change.
Can you go ahead? Can you go ahead and open your email to check and confirm me the email property? I want you to read the email to me. Just go and open your email.
Okay. It says fee invoice, invoice number, and it's got that big old long invoice number there. And it says, thank you for using PayPal. Your account has been charged with USD. Oh, hell, my screen done went blank. That's weird. I don't know what happened. Something weird happened. Hello? I don't know what happened there, sir. Sir? Hello?
Yes. Well, we just got disconnected from Ultra Viewer, sir.
Yeah. Well, my whole screen went black just a second ago. I don't know what happened. That I thought it's.
Go ahead and open your Ultra. Yeah, just go ahead and open your Ultra.
Now I got that other one on there too. That AnyDesk. I see it there on the home screen. Do I need to just delete that one altogether if we're not going to use it?
Mr. Roddy, right now, please cooperate with us, okay? Because there are lots of activities. We are here to, resend you the refund, okay? So you have to cooperate us. Can you please go and open your
I'm trying to cooperate with you. I'm not trying to, whatever.
Sure.
Okay, so I need to open up the AnyDesk again.
No,
I'm sorry, the Ultra Viewer. I'm sorry, I got it wrong. Sorry. Okay. All right. It's open back up now.
Okay, let me just confirm your ID. Is it 727?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just confirm me the password.
It's Is it not the same one that I gave you just a minute ago?
No,
That's
the same
not.
one.
Okay. Well, I guess that's probably more secure that way. Okay. The password is 12862.
12863. Is that correct?
No, 12862.
12862.
Yeah. Golly, it's 5 digits, man.
Just a moment.
All right. Okay, now your little deal popped up there again. I see it. Okay, so let me close this thing and get rid of it now, because we don't need that no more, right? I got rid of that little thing there. So now how do we go about getting a refund? That's what I need to do.
Sir, Mr.
Rodick.
Sir, go and
Mike
open your
Rodick.
Ultra Viewer again, Mr. Rodick. Yes,
What's that?
Rodick, go and open your Ultra Viewer. I want you to go and open your Ultra Viewer again. You just got disconnected from the server.
Well,
Just
what on
once you get
earth?
connected,
What's
do not
going
do
on
anything.
with that thing? Why is it always doing that? Hold
Well,
on.
because you X'd out.
Well, we wasn't using it, that deal. Right?
Just let me know when you're in it.
Well, no, I mean, there was a little deal down there on the bottom, and we wasn't using it. That's why I did it. Okay, so, okay.
Mr.
Well,
Rodick,
yes, wrote it. But,
go back to the Ultra Viewer and help me out with the password.
okay, now it's a different password than the other 2 times, too. It's not, are you ready? Have you got your pencil or whatever?
Yes.
Okay, it's 98668.
986.
68.
98668, right?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
just a moment.
Yes, sir. So
now, once you get connected to the secure server, do not touch your keypad or anything. Okay, do not make
okay,
any
I
movements
won't.
because
Okay, now I see your little doohickey there that done popped up again. Let me make sure the little
do
chat
not do
feature is
anything.
working.
Yeah, do not do anything.
Okay,
Do not do anything.
where'd it go? That little thing went away. I see that. What the hell? That thing went away there. Is that the thing? Show
Just a moment,
overview.
okay? Sir, do not do anything, sir.
What?
Do not use your computer, as I already told you. Do not use your computer.
Well, why
do
is
not
this?
use your
What
mouse
is
pad.
going on with this thing? I'm trying to. You told me not to close it, and I'm trying not to close it, but then this thing is not working. I don't know what's going on with it.
All right, just a moment.
Goodness
You
gracious.
see my mouse pad moving over here? Do you see this?
No, I don't see nothing. Okay, now there's a deal here that
Do not do
that
anything.
little
I'm
thing there is just going away. And there was a deal that popped up in the bottom there that says that this thing was minimized. And I don't know if I done it. I think I might have done it wrong because it popped up a thing there. But I don't know what happened, but it went away again. Sir, are you there? Hello?
Yes, sir, Mr. Rodick, just a moment. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Now, listen to me very carefully, okay? I want you to go and open Ultra Viewer. Please go and open Ultra
I'm
Viewer.
getting tired of opening up Ultra Viewer here. This Ultra Viewer thing's about to wear me out. Okay.
Did you open it, sir?
Yes, I did.
Okay, now help me out with the password.
9. Are you ready? We got your pencil or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. 91684.
91684.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that other number is still the same here.
Okay, you need to open Ultra Viewer. Did you open your Ultra Viewer?
Yes, sir. I'm looking at it right now.
And the password is, again, tell me the password.
91684.
91684. Just a moment.
Yep.
No, it shows that your partner is not running Ultra Viewer or is not connected
Who's
to
my
the internet
partner?
now.
Who's my partner?
Can you? All right, just a moment. Can you tell me the ID?
You mean the my ID, the little my ID thing that's
Yes,
on there?
your ID.
Oh my goodness gracious! Well, I thought
Yes.
you said you wrote it down the last time I done it. Did you not write it down? That's what. That's why. Hold on. That's why I asked you if you had your pencil so you could write it down. Okay.
Yes, I have.
Okay. Hold on for just a second.
it. 91684.
No, it's 31402 now. I closed it out and turned it back on when you said it wasn't working.
Oh,
So
okay,
it's 31402. God almighty, this is such a pain in the rear. Are we almost to the point where I get my refund? Because I'm kind of tired and I'm going to have to pay soon.
Hey, Mr. Roddy, you are connected to our secure server.
Yeah.
It shows here that you are watching Pornhub right now.
Okay, what is your name? Hold on a second. What is your name?
My name is Chris Loffy.
Okay, Chris, technically, me and you are both watching porn. I just thought you should know that.
Correct.
Yeah. You like the movie I selected for you personally?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah? I bet this is your favorite part right here, isn't it? I knew it was. I knew it was, Chris. I knew it. Dagnabbit, I just, every now and again, I like to have a little fun at y'all's expense. I got about, let's see here, about 2,000 people watching you online, Chris. Is there anything in particular you'd like to tell those 2,000 people right now?
Yeah, sure. Just a moment, I'll tell you.
Okay. Tell me what you'd like to tell the 2,000 people that have been watching this for 38 and a half minutes now.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Roddy. You are great.
Yeah, what? Go ahead and tell me my whole name one more time. The whole thing from start to finish.
What thing?
But my name. What? Do you remember my first name?
Yeah, your name is Mike Roddy, right?
Yeah. Say it again.
Shout out to Mike Roddy.
You just made the highlight reel, buddy. You just made the highlight reel.
One thing.
What's that?
Okay, can you get what? You said that I was live, right? Can you tell me that where I am live so that I could watch me?
No, I cannot tell you where you're live. You know better than that. Come on now.
No. You been lying, you son of a bitch.
No, I see. Here's the deal. I can prove it to you. How many people are in your call center right now? Is there a whole bunch? It sounds kind of noisy.
Right now in our, how many people are in our office?
Yeah, are you in a call center?
No, I'm not in the call center. I just do mine by myself.
Oh, you do it by yourself. Oh, okay. So the phone doesn't just ring to you, right? It rings to like there's a series of people, and whoever's free it goes to.
No, it just pops up.
So this number is only yours?
No, this number is not only mine.
Oh,
now,
okay.
See, whenever you dial this number, what happens is now it's not only me who's doing this thing, right? There are other people also who are taking calls. So it just depends on the network or if you are free, it will come to you. So you can't decide which call you're gonna pick up. So once you are connected, you are just connected. So you need to go with the flow.
Gotcha.
So you got connected to me, so.
Well, yeah.
I knew, Rodrigo, at the first place, I knew that you were playing, but the thing is, I was really bored the whole day. I've been here for like 5 hours waiting, smoking cigarettes, and I was really bored. You met, I was like, hey, I know this guy is playing with me. I knew that it wasn't your real voice, okay? And I started like, obviously, if you see, we have been talking for like 40 minutes now, right?
Yeah.
So nobody can tell me that. I just want to avoid calls, that's the reason why I was talking to you now. If I hung up on you, I'll be talking with other customers.
Yeah, they come in.
I'm saving the time. So you understand? That's the reason why I'm not just.
It's Friday.
Bro.
It's Friday. It's the end of the week, right? You're kind of over it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something very honestly, and I mean, you don't have to tell me like specifics. Like, are you in India, Pakistan? Where are you at?
No, we are not in Asia right now. We are in Africa.
Are you really? So you travel.
From Africa.
So are you one of the groups that just kind of travels from location to location, so you can feel?
No. I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria, but right now I'm from Nigeria, but right now I'm living on some other country, which I can give it to you for sure.
Yeah. No, I get it. I don't want you to out yourself. So, how long have you been doing this?
How long I've been doing this? Like I just started like 2 months maybe, but.
Oh, no kidding.
I've just taken like 15 to 16 calls till now.
Wow.
Because I don't do this every day, right? I don't do this every day. I just do it for like 1 or 2 days, and I just become host for 2 to 3 weeks. Then I just get back. Then it depends on the mood, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you have, like a regular job, like a real job?
No, bro. If I had a real job, why would I do this?
Yeah. That's the reason I.
And listen to me, Mr. Roddy. Let me tell you, you might be thinking that I know it's okay if you judge me. I don't mind. Okay, I'm doing such job that you should judge me. You should curse me. I know that. Okay, but the thing is, we don't go for the whole money with the customers. Okay, whoever the customers is, we are taking out the money of the person. We make sure that the person has enough money to survive for at least next to 6 months. Okay, now for example, if a person has a balance of $1,500, then we don't take whole $1,500. We'll just take like $500 from them, and because of all the transaction we just made, 30% charges are for the transaction amount, right? So at the end we just get like $311.
Yeah.
You getting my point?
Yeah, I see.
So we do take people's money, but we take it in small amounts, but in large groups. Okay, you are getting it?
Yeah.
So that we also make sure that because we are taking somebody's money now, we are eating, we are having food with their money, and I also need to make sure that it is that person's money whom I'm making, that person also has enough money to survive.
Yeah. So like, I mean, what I've seen a lot.
I'll definitely leave this job, man.
What's that?
I'll quit this job after a few times once I get a good amount of money.
Yeah. What's interesting is, like, I've had people tell me what they'll do is once they have access to the bank, they'll take out, $2, then $5, then $10, and they'll keep going until someone notices. But by that time, they've already got, money out. And
No, that's just that's what they say just to make you believe that that's happening. That's the matrix. They're making you believe that the money is coming out $1 or $2, okay? And they will ask you to go check your account. And once you open your account, everything is crystal clear. We can just do anything that you want,
Yeah.
So, but that's not true. People don't see. Just for example, once suppose you are in my place, okay? Now you got an account, you got a customer who is agreed to give you money. Will you just take $1 or $2, or will you just go for a big bite? Obviously, for a big bite, right?
Sure.
So only a stupid person will go for $1 or $2. So this is just a story that most of the people tell, okay? Just to make other people less judgy about themselves. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That's interesting.
Most of the people do that, and most of the people in the call center, see, I know what I'm doing. I realize that I'm not doing a good thing, okay? And I also understand, and that's the reason why whenever I try to take out money, I don't take most of the money. Like max to max, I'll take 50 to 40%, okay? But most of the people, they go for the whole account. They just empty the account of the customer. That's really terrible,
Yeah.
Because, and then if we go and tell them at least keep some money for the customer, let her survive for at least 6 months. They know they are USA citizens. They get the money from the bank. Their government pays them. Fuck, this is just a fake story that we tell ourselves.
Yeah.
Is it true that in the United States, old age people get money every month for their mortgage and for their bills? No, right?
Right. Yeah. So they lie to people to make them do this.
Yeah. Now most of the people, when they come do this job, now everybody has their own reason for it, right? We can't just them. Everybody has their own reason, okay? And when they come here, now somebody are uncomfortable, somebody are comfortable. Now, suppose for the first time when I made a sale of $500, when I took $500 out of a client, then I was kind of sad, right? Okay, I was overthinking the part. So he said, don't overthink, that person is going to get the money. You don't have to worry. And I was like, no, this is just a fake story. That's not the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it was that simple, that everybody would, file a fake case about their money getting lost, and you would claim a refund.
Yeah.
It?
Yeah.
But world doesn't work that simple. So, Mike, I would just say that it was fun talking to you. Sometimes I also believe that a good conversation is really important. Well, I know that we will never see each other again, and maybe we won't be able to listen to each other's voice, but it was really great talking to you. I appreciate it. And I'm completely fine with it, okay? If I'm liable, so I don't care. I mean, that's completely fine.
Yeah, I understand. Well, you know what, man? I'll be honest with you. Every now and again, these conversations, sometimes they get really ugly and people threaten me and all that kind of stuff. And then sometimes I end up having a very interesting conversation with somebody like yourself. And what I do is I use this information to kind of educate people and help them understand. And
that's really important, because whenever we also get customers, like especially who are good, like sometimes we get customers who have money, but it's the only thing they have, right? They'll say like, I only have $15 in my account and it's really hard for me to survive. I'm a mate. Then we just leave it. Yeah, we don't take it. I'll just tell them, yeah, ma'am, I'll just fake it that, yeah, do not worry, the order has been canceled and the refund will be. And there's a smile on their face, man. Like they're like, oh, thank you so much. Otherwise, I was about to, I don't know, contact my bank or something. I was going crazy. Sometimes American people are over expressive, in certain ways.
Yeah.
I think that so.
Well, man, I gotta say I appreciate you. I'm gonna ask you one more question, because this is the one that people always ask me when I talk about these situations. The number one question that people ask is, how much money do you make in a typical day? And I know it's not always the same, but I mean, like, what's a really good day versus a really bad day?
Okay. Well, there is not. See, it's a business, right? It's not a job, first of all.
Yeah.
It's a sort of business, or you are doing something illegal, like a drug dealing or something, right?
Yeah.
Now, in drug dealing, there is strict. Some day if it's a bad day, it's a whole bad day, but it gets covered up. Like, for example, for 1 or 2 days, there was nothing. You were simply playing with the customers. But at the third day, you really get a good sale or good amount of money that all the bad days are forgiven,
Yeah.
Oh, the 2 days I didn't get money, it's almost gone. So it depends on the balance of the people.
So like, what's been your best day so far?
The best day so far. So I don't, like I said, I don't go for higher amounts, right? So I'll just go for $3,600
in one day.
And I just got, in one. That's the highest I've got till now. Okay. And I just go for, I think I got $2,900 something after the transaction.
Yeah.
was cut off.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Transaction come.
Well, man, like I said, I appreciate you sharing the information with me. I hope that in the not too distant future, you find something that you can do that doesn't require you to, to steal. You know what I mean? So
I completely thank you for that. Thank you very much for that, Mike. See, you are a good person. Educate people about that, okay?
yeah,
See, if people are educated, we can't do that, right? Suppose, for example, you are educated, you know it's a scam, you are playing. So even how hard I try, I wouldn't be able to take the money off from. You know that, right?
yeah.
So that's the fact. So some people, they tend to, what do I say? I would call them stupid or too innocent. In today's world, innocent people are considered stupid. That's the saddest part of this world, So they just need to be aware of these things.
Yeah.
That's it, man, bro.
Well,
what do I have to say? What's the time, basically? Oh,
does your family know what you do?
Huh?
Does your family know what you do?
Parents, bro. No, I don't have a family. I'm an orphan.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I was just curious because a lot of people don't. They'll lie. They'll hide it. They'll tell their parents, "Oh no, I work for PayPal." They don't really work for PayPal. They just use PayPal. You know what I mean? I was just curious about that.
Yeah.
Well, like if you could, did you go to school? I mean, like, did you go to college at all? Did you go to university?
Yeah, of course. I went to government schools and colleges.
Did you? I mean, like, what would you do? What would you do if you could? Like, what job would you have if you could have your dream job? What would it be?
My dream job?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I really want to become a cinematographer because I'm really in love with photos and videos, especially cinematic videos, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I like clicking pictures, but it should be a little bit cinematic, so I like that stuff very much.
So you're an artist.
Maybe if I would, and maybe graphic designing and all, because some of my friends, they are doing the graphic designing, and I really find it cool, bro. The way they use Photoshop, Illustrator, and Maya, the softwares and all, just blows my mind. So I wish I would learn that.
Man, who knows? Maybe one day you'll end up shooting porn movies, right? All right. Well, listen, man.
You never know, bro. You never know.
All right, man. Well, listen. Go ahead. I don't want to cut you off. Your end goal, what?
Just educate your loved ones, your close ones. Okay. If I don't do these things, there are other people who are gonna do these things, right? Even if I don't do it, so there's not gonna be a difference. But still, it's upon the people how they take it.
Yeah.
Like, you took it very lightly. You took it as a playing game, and see, you are here relaxing and chilling. But some people, they just freak out too much,
Yeah, I got it. Well, listen, enjoy your weekend. I'm gonna get back to the show, and we're gonna go and mess with some other scammers. All right, man.
Okay. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
We'll see you, Chris.
Nice talking to you.
Now, there's so much to unwrap there that I want to kind of tell you guys about. Thank you very much, Amber. Bands make me dance. The thing with fundamentally, I want you to think about the way these guys are conditioned, because he said, "Thank you very much for the gifts, the redhead Cajun and the redhead and Cajun. Thank you very much." He said customers, clients. He doesn't call them, thank you, Steve. He doesn't call them victims, right? They are trained from day one, thank you, Sarah, to call them clients and customers. They are not talking about the money they stole. It's a sale, right? And I saw somebody said it makes me sick, hearing that. I understand. It does me too. Now, and people are saying, well, why are you nice to him? Why do you want? Because here's the deal. That video, I'm going to record, I'll cut this up and edit it. I'll put it on YouTube. It'll go in my TikTok under, segments of it under interview with a robocaller. I've got a playlist specifically for that. And I want people to see, look, this is just a human being on the other side of the planet. By the way, he's not Nigeria. He's not Nigerian. He's Indian, 1000%. He's educated at a English-speaking school, probably in India. He's probably not poor. He didn't grow up poor anyway. It's just understanding them and why they're doing what they're doing and so on. You heard what he said, and people say he's full of shit, right? I get that a lot. And there's elements of what they say that they're completely full of shit. He's scared shitless about getting caught. That's why he said he's in Nigeria. He's not in Nigeria. And I'll be able to tell here in about, when we're done today, I'll be able to tell you where he's at. That's not where he's from. He's probably never been to Africa. Okay. That part he lies about because he doesn't want to get caught. But the part about, if I could do my dream job, I wouldn't be doing this shit. They don't like this. Most of them don't like. There's some, we've talked to some of them that are just shit bags and they're horrible people at their core. And yeah, they would be doing it no matter what. Right. But then there are those that are like, man, this kid, he's an orphan. I don't necessarily buy that either. He wouldn't be that educated. His English would not be that good because it costs money to go to school over there to get the kind of education that guy has. And the guy says bro every fifth word, which tells me he does what? He watches a lot of Western television and Western this and Western that. He's not a lost cause. He's not broke. He's not whatever. This dude is probably doing this for play money, gambling money, hookers and cocaine, whatever it is, whatever his thing is. But nonetheless, there are consistencies in every single one of these stories. And he didn't really understand what I was saying when I first got on the phone. I said, okay, so because I was going to give you guys the number. Here's the deal. If I give you the number, you're going to get 30 people before you get back to that guy, probably. Because they have it set up to where if Chris is on the phone, it goes through to the next person or the next person or the next person. And just whoever the next free line is, that's where it goes. He's not in the call center. He's somewhere noisy. It sounded like he was sitting on a patio or something because I could hear wind noise. That's how that works. So this number is probably not going to be good. If it was a call center, I like giving away the call center numbers because the call center numbers, they're saying that's that same guy I was just talking to. And you can hear him talking in the background, all that kind of stuff. So do you think he keeps the money he steals or does he work for someone? He definitely works for someone. These guys do not do this themselves. It takes there's a lot of pieces to this. I mean, if it were in the States, we would call it racketeering or RICO, a lot of organized crime and so on. There's a lot of stuff that has to happen. The money comes in through a company here in the United States. Then it gets shipped, it's like some dummy shell corp LLC in Delaware somewhere. And then from there, it gets wired to a bank account somewhere in, a shell corp somewhere in India. From there, it gets wired to another bank. And, all of that costs money. The emails that they send out, there's somebody sending those emails out, collecting those emails and sending them. This guy, all his talent is talking on the phone. That's it. That's all he does. They make a percentage typically. Yeah. So for example, he gets $1,000. He'll probably get somewhere in the vicinity of 200 of that. And then the rest goes upstream to the bosses. That's how that works. So, okay. So here's what I'm going to do because just real quickly, I need to do a couple more live guests. So I'm going to see who's in my live guests. If you're live or, you're somebody that can go live, Becky, guess what, kid? You just got accepted. Hey, yo. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm spectacular. Tell everybody, I know who you are, but tell everybody who you are and what you do. I think you have a great story too.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, I was up for a minute. My name is Becky. I am a survivor of domestic V, and I was married for nearly 18 years to a Naval Academy graduate. So, what I do now, I'm a volunteer victim advocate. I have 2 businesses and a charity. One of my businesses is getting football great speaking gigs. And I have to tell you, you're the best motivational speaker.
I'm definitely a
You've been running many
different
businesses
kind of
that I know of.
motivational speaker. That's for sure.
But I do. I travel the nation telling my story, motivating others. So there I am.
It's a noble
Now I
cause.
keep going away.
And you,
Huh?
and you work with and for some big names that people might recognize.
Yeah, I was the personal assistant to Coach Mike Dicko for over a decade.
The Bears.
The Bears. I'm currently on the Michael Bolton Charities Advisory Council.
That's really funny. Hold on, just before you continue, I don't want to interrupt you, but I'll forget this. I got a message on on TikTok from a guy who has a Michael Bolton picture as his profile picture. He has like 2 TikToks up, and he messaged me and says, "Hello, dear fan." This guy's literally trying to tell me that he is Michael Bolton, and he offered to give me his personal WhatsApp number or not WhatsApp. What's the other one? Oh my gosh!
Fans only. Have you
Yeah,
gotten that one yet?
no, not that. What was it called? Like maybe it was just his personal number. And I was like, "Oh my God, are you really going to give me your personal number?" And yeah, and he's clearly a scammer. Whatever. Anyway,
I like messing with them.
Yeah, go ahead and finish what you were saying. You dropped off at Michael Bolton.
I mess with them all the time. So now I find myself in the high end project funding space.
Telegram.
So
that's the one. Somebody just said it. I don't want to forget Telegram. Go ahead. High end funding.
High end funding, films, high end real estate, supply chain. Because being Coach Dicka's personal assistant, I have a database, and so now I find myself just getting financing for these projects that are high end, and it's pretty amazing. So from going from that near 18-year DV marriage to doing what I do now, I can't believe my life. My divorce was final June 2010, and here I am sitting on my couch one day because you're live and somebody told me I need to check you out. I haven't laughed so hard since Blue Comedy Tour.
Outstanding. All right. Well, listen, I'm going to get back to it and start making calls. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it.
You.
All right.
See you later.
All right. We'll see you.
Bye.
There we go. Okay. We are back. All right. More calls, kids. All right. Let's get the emails. Okay, no, that's not going to work. Here we go. Geek Squad. It's funny you guys send me screenshots of your emails from your phone, and I'm in the screenshot, which reminds me, I need to get rid of this filter because it only shows me about this much of the comments on TikTok. So I need to get rid of this thing on the top, and I think we're probably at a point now. Let me see if I can take that off of there. I don't know how, honestly, I don't even know how to do it. Let me see, enhance, effects. There it is right there. And boom. Okay, no, it's still there. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Bear with me. There we go. Effects. And let me see how to get rid of the effects. I'm trying to get it to where I can get my comments bigger. So give me just a sec, y'all. I'm sorry. Effects. I'm trying to see, there should be a little button here that makes it to where Let me expand that. There we go. And oh my gosh, this is so slow. It's loading the effects. Hang on just a sec, y'all. When it's done loading the effects, I'll be able to get rid of it. And then I'll be able to see everybody's comments because the comments are going by so fast and I can't see them. Oh my heavens. Okay. And Geek Squad. All right. I'm going to let that load for a second and then. There we go. Or not. Next. Okay, another Geek Squad. See if I can blow that up. There we go. Okay. $417, the magic number.
Thank you for calling Best Buy customer support. This is Harry. How may I help you?
Hi, Harry. I got an email from you guys. Says y'all charged me $417. It's some sort of membership for the Geek Squad, and I don't know. I don't know if I bought it and forgot about it or what the hell it is. But I need to cancel it or get rid of it if I can. I don't want to spend that $417. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I can help you with that. No problem. Just be in front of your computer.
Okay, I'm in front of the computer right now.
Open the Google Chrome browser.
All right. And what?
Now, once you open the Chrome browser, did you see any top search bar over there?
Yes, sir. You mean like where I type in where I want to go and all that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And now what? Where do I need to go?
On that search bar, you type over there, PC help.
Okay. PC help.
Yes.
All right.
Then 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
PC help 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
.org.
Okay. All right. All right. Pulled up a deal here, a little blue and white deal that says secure server, secure support server 2048 BIT AES encrypted connection, secure code, and then there's a blank there.
For secure code, right?
Yeah.
The secure code, it should be 74433.
74433.
Yes, that is the secure code.
Okay, got it. And now there's a little blue circle with a white arrow in it next to it.
Click on that.
Okay. Okay, now I downloaded a deal that says support.client.exe.
Yes, give a double click on that.
Okay. It says open file security warning. Do you want to run this file? And then it's got name and publisher, type, from, then it's got two little buttons there. One of them says run and the other says cancel. Okay. All right. It says verifying application requirements. This may take a few moments. Okay. The email is ruckfobocalls@gmail.com. And okay, now another deal popped up here. It says cannot start application. Application download did not succeed. Check your network connection or contact your system administrator or network service provider. And then it's got two little buttons down there. It says okay or details.
Click on OK.
All right. Done.
And which computer you are using right now? Is that a Chromebook?
It's my laptop.
I see. I just try to again download that file. And is this a work laptop?
No, it's personal. It's just the one I use around here at the house. Hello?
Fuck you, motherfucker.
What's the matter?
What? You never gonna know my IP address, you motherfucker.
What if I told you I already did, Ben Chad?
Where I am right now, tell me.
Well, I can tell you, you want the really bad news? There's about 2,000 people right now that are fixing to start calling you. Just stand by if you want to wait and let me hear it happen. That'd be fine. What?
What's my location, baby?
What's that?
What is my location?
Your location is busy. Hold on just a second. I want to hear this happen. Now, you never know who's listening.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Is that right? Oh, he's mad. I just posted it in the chat. If you want to, if you would like to give our friend a call, it's there. And it is typed the way you should type it. Okay, decline. I saw that Deo is here. Somebody said Deo's here. So let me, hang on. Oh my goodness. Come on now. I'm trying to swipe and it is not swiping. There we go. Okay. I don't know if TikTok's server is just really slow. Okay. Boom. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Can everybody hear him? I just want to make sure everybody can hear you. There we go.
No idea.
So, Deo, I mean, a lot of people might be new. They haven't heard me talk about you and how much I enjoy what you do. You do a lot of what I do, but you're 10 times better at the voices than I am. Why don't you tell everybody who you are and what you do, brother?
All right, sure. So, first of all, thank you. I appreciate that. But it's not true, my friend. It's not true. So, real quick. So, my name's Deo. I'm also a scam baiter. I go after scammers. And like Doc, I don't use a voice changer. I just kind of use different accents from throughout the world and and call these scammers up and waste their time and try to make them really upset with any old man that's talking to them. You know, that's just what we do.
Well, you know, the one that I'm really jealous of that you can get away with and I can't is the Indian. Like you do the Indian voice better than just about anybody.
Yeah, sorry about that, sir. We are receiving a tech support call from today. I just want to know what you are doing. Why you are putting that video on?
That one is one of my favorites, and the other one you do is kind of almost like a Mrs. Doubtfire or Ms. Doubtfire, I guess.
Yes, dear, that's right, dear. I do. Her name is not Mrs. Doubtfire, though, dear. It's Louise McGee. Yes. Louise
McGee. See, that's just, those are my favorites, hands down. The first time I heard you do Louise, I was about to piss my pants. I was laughing so hard. That was amazing. So, well, tell everybody your channels. I know you have YouTube channels.
Yeah, well, I have. So my channel on YouTube is, you just type in Deo, like DEYO, or Deo Club, just like my name on here, and it should pop up. It's the same logo. And I also am the face of the channel called Scammer Fighter on YouTube as well. So I normally go there live on Saturdays. Not this Saturday though, but I normally go there live on Saturdays. So yeah, that's the two channels, I guess, that I'm on.
Yeah, and guys, I mean, if you haven't yet, go follow Deo. I mean, if you like what we do here, his is probably close. Probably, I'd say one of the closest to mine in terms of like the style, if that makes sense. Would you say that's a fair assessment?
Yeah, because you and I, we don't use a voice changer. We don't need a voice changer. We just do our own thing. So it's full of gratitude rocks.
Exactly, the Afrikaan. I like the Afrikaan one. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. All right, well, listen, brother, I'm gonna get back to calls, man. I appreciate you taking a little time out of your day to hang out, man, and hopefully some people come and check out your stuff.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me, and I apologize I'm late, man. I left my phone charging, and then I was like, wait, I had something to do. What the heck? Oh, and then I was like, oh shoot! I literally just picked up my phone now. I was like, oh damn it, I forgot.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I'm gonna be here forever. So you know what I mean, for 4 hours. So it's fine if you're late. It's no big deal. I'm glad we got you in, man.
I would totally be down to. I don't know if the scammers could hear the TikTok, like how you and I are talking right now, but I don't know if that would come through on your mic, and maybe we could do a call that way, or we could figure it out, like at some point.
We could probably just do like there's got to be a way for us to do like a two-way call, and then like one of us just make the outbound call, and then just both of us be on the line. The only problem with that is, from a text standpoint, I know that sometimes that'll make the sound quality, it'll make the volume really low. So we'd have to adjust for that in advance, but we could try it for sure.
All right. Sounds good, man.
I'm definitely down. All right, brother. Good talking to you, man. We'll talk soon.
Thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
You bet. Cheers.
Okay. I don't know.
There we go, kids. Again, another exceptional baiter. Just the voices alone. I mean, he's worth watching just for the voices. So, all right, let's make some more calls, kids. Did anybody get through? I didn't ask before. Did anybody get through on that one we were calling just a minute ago? Let's see what we've got. Your order's been renewed. Is that the one I just called? Did somebody send me? I had people back to back send me the same one. Yep, that is. That's funny. When you have enough people, I mean, I get 100 to 200 of these a day. And when you get enough of these, eventually you're going to see some duplication. Sometimes I'll get the same email from 2 or 3 people. Okay, let's see what else we got. The Geek Squad. Here's another Geek Squad. This one is an 888 number. Okay. Not that one. We will not be calling. Okay, this one's from July 26th, so it's probably too old, but we'll give it a shot. Computer protection.
Thank you for calling customer support. How can I help you?
Yes, I got an email from y'all that says y'all charged me $385.85 for some sort of security license or something, it says. And I don't have any idea what this is for. Is that something you can help me with?
Okay, ma'am. Can you confirm your invoice number?
Let's see here. Invoice number. There's a transaction ID. Will that work?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's 105-655-20.
Okay, ma'am. Give me some moment. Let me check that for you.
Okay.
Yes, I'm putting my hold. Here I can see that you have made the subscription for the Northern Switches to laptop subscription. Have you made the subscription?
No, I don't think I have. I don't know anything about that. Is that something that we can just cancel?
Okay. So, ma'am, do you have a computer or a laptop? Or should I guide you or
Yeah,
I need to go and how to cancel it?
yes, I do. I have a laptop sitting right here with me.
Okay. So, ma'am, which laptop do you have? It's a Windows laptop or Mac laptop?
I don't know. Well, it's not a Mac. That's those fancy ones. I have, I guess it's a Windows. How would I know the difference?
Okay. Okay. So, ma'am, you need to open your laptop.
Oh, it's open, honey. I've got it ready to go right now.
Okay, ma'am, take it on.
Okay. So do I need to go somewhere or what? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
So,
The laptop is on?
yes, it's been on.
Okay. So now you need to open Google Chrome browser.
Okay, it's open. That's what I said. It's ready.
Okay. So now look at the very top position. Can you see that white long search panel? Where you can search something.
Okay.
Yeah. You need to search over there. U as an umbrella.
Uh-huh.
L as in Lima. T as in tomorrow.
Half of the call time is these idiots spelling out ultra viewer. Just say the word. I don't understand why they do that.
A as in Amazon. V as in Victor.
I could probably get up and go to the restroom and they wouldn't even know.
I as in ice cream. E as in echo.
Yes. Yes.
W as in whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
E as in echo.
Mm-hmm.
R as in Robert.
Mm-hmm.
.net.
.net. Okay. Ultraviewer.net. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on their website. I'm on their website right now.
Sorry?
I said I'm on their website. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Can you, what can you see that? Just tell me.
Ultraviewer, what's Ultraviewer? Download, document, pricing, blog, contact, remote desktop software, and then there's a thing in the middle of the page that keeps changing.
You have click on Ultra Viewer Remote Desktop Software.
Okay, honey, I don't know if you're talking through a bag of seashells or what it is, but I can't hardly understand a word you're saying.
Ma'am, you need to click on it. Ultra Viewer Desktop Software.
I'm already on their website though. Oh my goodness. I'm on the website. I don't need to go to the website. I'm already on it. Do you understand? Hello? I don't even know what the hell's happened to this guy at this point. Excuse me, sir. I'm done. I'm just getting patience for that right now. Okay. Geek Squad scam email. Let's see what we got here. We got us another 888 number. This is actually from yesterday. What's today's date? Is today the 28th? Oh, that is today. I was thinking it was yesterday. I told you on Fridays were better. Well, poop. Let's see, what is this one? All right, this one here's a Geek Squad. Let's see what's the date on. When did this come in? Was this an email or this is from yesterday, but we'll give it a shot. It's another Geek Squad. Like, you know, there's a part of me that wonders, it's like, why does Geek Squad not do something? Like what efforts are they making? I'm curious about that. You know, Geek Squad, Best Buy, Norton, McAfee, all that effort for nothing. All right, here we go. Here's another LifeLock. It's also from yesterday. We'll give it a shot. It's an 808 number, so.
The number you dialed
Is not in service. Okay, here's a PayPal from yesterday. Y'all got to try and start sending these to me when the day that you get them. This is a Bitcoin PayPal. It's a fair point, Alex. Alex says they want you to get hacked so that they get more business. Hell, they might be behind it. Who knows? Send the emails to ruckfobocalls@gmail.com. Okay, we're getting to be that part of the day where they kind of crap out. Okay, so this one is from this morning. Well, poop. Of course, the one guy we get on the phone was the marble mouth guy that we couldn't understand. Oh, my heavens. I spoke too soon about Fridays, didn't I? Okay. This one's an area code I've never seen before. 706. Anybody know where that is? Georgia.
Thank you for calling Norton. How can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I got an email from you guys that says that I got charged for Norton 360, whatever that is, for $391.87. And
Can you help me with the order number so I can check?
Let's see. I don't see an order number. I see an invoice number. Is that?
Yes.
Okay. The invoice number is 003662252.
Just give me 1 minute. Let me check. Okay, ma'am. So you can check that you have been charged with Norton Security 360 Livestock. It's been free to you earlier, but right now it's chargeable. You want to willing to go with the services now? Do you want to cancel the plan?
I don't think I need this. Can we just cancel it and get me a refund? Is that possible?
Sure. We'll definitely get back to you with the cancellation. For that, you need to just turn on your computer, ma'am, so I can help you with the cancellation form.
Okay, that's easy enough. I'm already on my computer. What do you need me to go?
What type of computer, ma'am, is this? Can you please tell me? Is it an Android computer or a Mac computer?
I don't know. It's a Toshiba. It's a little black Toshiba laptop.
Toshiba, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you need to open your Google Chrome browser now.
Okay. And then do what?
Okay. Well, at the top, there's a search panel, so you need to type www.
Mm-hmm.
It's A as an apple, N as in Nancy, Y as in yellow, D as in David, E as in echo, S as in sugar, and K as in kai.com.
Okay.
It's anydesk.com.
Okay.
Now you just need to hit the enter key and tell me, ma'am, what's the next to your screen?
Well, I went to their website here and it says AnyDesk, AnyDesk, Solutions, Services Company,
Okay.
Buy Now.
Okay. Is it anything? A red color box says download now. You need to click on that box.
Okay, I see it. Download now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Once you will click on download now, in the left-hand corner bottom of your screen, there is a mini box which says AnyDesk EXE. A small box will be downloaded.
Yes,
Just open that.
I see it there.
Yes, just open that. Once you open that, you will be get a 9-digit cancellation number. You need to help me with that.
Okay, well, hold on just a second, because I clicked on it and it said, do you want to run this file?
Yes, you need to click yes and open that.
Okay. Well, there's no button that says yes. There's one that says run and one that says cancel.
Yes, just help me with that number.
Wait a
You
minute.
need to click on that. Yes, what is there on your screen, ma'am? Can you tell me so I can help you more?
Yes, it says run or cancel.
Just click on run.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now I see something that's got some numbers in it. It says that it's my address. Now I've never seen this before. I don't know what it is or if it's my address or not. Oh, is this that little number you was looking for?
Yes, exactly. The number, ma'am. Please help me with the number.
Okay. Hold on just a second. Let me get my glasses. I can't quite see it. Okay.
And there's a mini log sign. You just need to click on that log sign. Can you click on that log sign, ma'am?
Yes, I see it.
Just click on that log sign and you need to set the password. That is for the security reason when you are canceling the service that nobody can access your computer. So you need to type over there Apple 1234 all in lowercase APPLE 1234 all in lowercase.
Okay. You talk so fast. You sound like
we'll be a little slow.
No, that's okay. I was just saying, you sound like one of those ladies on those commercials that talk so fast. Okay, now, so I put it in, and then I put it in that confirm password place. And now I'm going to click on apply.
Yeah. Just click on apply.
Okay. Well,
Once
now
you click on apply, what can you see on your screen, ma'am?
it says interactive access, and then it's got some choices and stuff.
Okay, congratulations, ma'am. Your cancellation was in process. Just give me 1 minute. Let me talk to my cancellation team. I just need to confirm that if you're calling with your cell phone number or a landline number.
No, this is my cell phone.
Cell phone number? Okay, ma'am. Can you please give me 1 minute more, ma'am?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for all your cooperation. Just give me a moment.
No problem. This chick sounds like she's had 10 cups of coffee. She's like going super duper fast. I gotta watch the screen because I gotta make sure that when they log in that it's like hella quick. I do that because a lot of times they will mute me. It's like I'm on hold, but I'm not, and they're listening. So if I sound impatient, it'll make them hurry up sometimes.
Thank you for all your patience, ma'am. Congratulations. I had a word with my cancellation department, ma'am, and he said me that you are the eligible customer for the refund and cancellation also. Okay, ma'am? So
Okay,
your cancellation was in process. It takes bit time. Okay, it takes bit time. So he just give me a moment. He will update me right now, like what are the status of your refund, ma'am. So after that, ma'am, once he will give me a signal regarding the cancellation, I will be do one thing, ma'am. I will just disconnect the call. I will just hand over the call to my refund department who will talk to you. Okay. So once, ma'am, I will getting an update. I will do inform you and disconnect that call, and you need to sit beside your computer and wait for him to call you within a minute. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, don't disconnect the call right now because I'm not getting any updates right now regarding to the cancellation. Just give me a moment.
Well, I'll just be right here.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for all your patience.
Now, what she's doing is there's probably a third person, somebody else who's going to try and get into the computer. And I'm just waiting to see when using AnyDesk, there's a thing that pops up when they're trying to gain access. Like there's a notification. You'll often hear them say, those of you that have watched this a fair number of times, you'll see them say, click the button that says never show incoming requests. The reason they want you to do that is so you're never alerted to the fact that someone's trying to get into your computer, even if you're sitting right there staring at it. I never ever do that because I always want that big thing to pop up on the screen and it says, someone is trying to access your computer, and then it says they're going to be able to see all your stuff and whatever it says, all their disclosures. And there's a little radio button.
Thank you for all your patience, ma'am. So my refund team has updated me that it was in process, and so my work is over right now. I must just hand over the call to him. So after disconnecting my call, ma'am, within the next 10 seconds, he will give you a call back.
Okay. So do I need to?
He will be my senior, ma'am.
Do I need to?
His name was Eric Watson.
Oh my
His name was Eric Watson. Eric Watson.
Okay, yes. Eric Watson. I get it. Do I need to stay on the phone with you or what?
No, not at all. I will just hang up the call and he will give you a fresh call back with his number.
Okay, and you said his name was Jason Erickson.
No, Eric Watson.
It was
Eric
Robert Mitchell.
Eric, ma'am, A-E-R-I-K. Eric.
Okay, Eric. Okay, well, I'll look forward to Eric's. I'll look forward to Eric's call then.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. It was very lovely to talk with you. Hope you are a good day, ma'am. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye, honey.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Okay, now let's see if they actually call. I'm doing that thing where I'm like this again. I woke up this morning, my neck was sore from doing that all day yesterday. Come on, Mr. Watson. You need to call, sir. We're just sitting here waiting on you. Thank you, Nancy. Hold on. I need to blow my comment. There they are. Okay. Bobanov. That's funny. Okay, here we go. Hello.
Yeah, hi, ma'am. This is Eric here. I'm calling you from the refund department. How are you doing today?
Oh, yes, you must be Eric Watson that nice young lady told me about, right?
Right, ma'am. This is Eric Watson here, and I'm calling you from the refund department.
Okay, great. So what do I need to do now to get this refund?
Okay, first of all, ma'am, we need to just check whether the cancellation has been completed or not. And after that only we can process further, okay? So can you please tell me what you see on your computer screen right now?
Well, right now I have that little AnyDesk thing open that little girl had me do. And it says interactive access and it says settings and a bunch of stuff there.
Okay, now just focus on the left-hand side now. The left-hand side top corner. Can you see any options that say new session?
Yeah.
On the left-hand side top corner, new session.
Yes. And that's the part that has that little, all those little numbers and all that stuff. Right?
Sorry?
That's the part that has all the little numbers that was at the top of the page there.
Okay. Now, can you see a cancellation number, 855?
Yes, I see it there.
Okay. Just focus on your screen, man. Can you see an orange color box on your screen that says install AnyDesk? An orange box that says install AnyDesk?
Yes, I do.
Give a click on it.
Okay.
Now what comes up on your screen, ma'am? Installation, correct?
Okay, yes.
Right. Now just read the second last line. Okay, don't give a click on it. Just read the second last line. Does it say end user license agreement?
Yes, and then next to that it says privacy statement.
Right. So that means, ma'am, you're canceling your services. Now, okay. The right color box over there with the accept and install.
Okay, got it.
Give a click on accept and install.
Yep. Okay, now it took me to another page here.
Okay, now it will give you an option to give a click on yes, you want to make the changes by removing the service.
Yes.
So give a click on yes, you want to make the changes.
Okay, got it.
Now what comes next?
Okay, whoops, I think I clicked too many here because I'm on I'm back on a page that has settings. Okay, and then it's got like all the security and privacy and all that stuff on it.
Okay. Can you see any changes on your screen now?
No, not right now. It's just that little page. Okay, and then I clicked on that one. It says new session, and now it's back to where those little numbers are.
Okay. Now what comes next?
Well, I'm just sitting on that same page. Is there something supposed to be happening?
Oh,
wait, I see something now. There's a little thing that popped up in the center of the screen. And it was there, but then it went away just as quick as it was there. I don't know what on earth that was. That's very strange.
What can you see on the screen?
Well, there's like a little chat box still that popped up that says secure server. And then it's got a bunch of little... What's that?
Minimize it.
Minimize it. Okay. Oops. How do I do? There we go. Okay. So anyhow, so now how do I get the whoops, I accidentally. Okay, so how do I get the refund though? I got charged $391.87. And I don't know how or why, but that little lady told me that she was going to get me a refund. So what do we need to do in order to get?
Okay, can you tell me?
Well, I had that little chat box looking thing, and then there's another one back where like all my little address numbers are. But there's that little chat box thing there. Let me see. It looks like a chat. Let me see. I think I can. Test.
So just open up
Test. Yes. I see it there. Okay, so what though? How do we get to the part that like where we get my refund? That's what I'm really after.
Okay, so then let me just verify you now. Can you please just confirm your name?
My name is Beverly.
Sorry?
Beverly. Beverly. And my last name is Leslie. Leslie.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now open up your AnyDesk.
It's open, honey. I got it. I saw it right down there. There's a little thing that shows it being open. There's the main one with the little chat box thingy, and then there's the one that has my little address numbers on it. So, okay. So now how do we get back to getting me a refund?
I'll let you know. Now just tell me what you see on your computer screen.
I'm sorry?
What can you see on your computer screen right now?
Well, I told you, I've got the little AnyDesk page with the numbers, and then I've got the one that's got the little chat box. Do I need to be typing in that little chat box or something?
Okay, so just tell me, do you want my clock in your app?
Excuse me?
Do you want my clock in your app?
Well, now that's a bit abrasive. My heavens.
What?
That's a bit rude. Who says that sort of thing to a person? Why on earth would you be saying that, sir? My goodness. That's a dreadful thing to say to somebody you don't know.
Give me let me just fuck your ass. Give me ass, come on.
Oh my goodness. What is the matter with you? What are you even asking me?
I want your ass. I want your fucking ass.
Are you sure about that, dude?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're absolutely sure of that? Okay. Well, I'm not going to let you have that. I'll tell you what I am going to let you have, though. I'm going to let you have about 2,000 people call you right now because they're watching you live right now. Bear with me. If you just stay on the line with me here, we're going to kind of unleash the hounds, and they're all going to call you right now. Just stay on the line with me. I want to hear the phone start ringing.
What?
I said, go ahead and just stay on the phone with me. I want to hear the phone start ringing because I'm going to bet that any second now it's going to start. What? Okay, I put the number over in the chat over on YouTube, and he got his stereotypical. Oh wait, they're still connected. Oh no, they got rid of it. Whoop. And let me close AnyDesk too, because if I'm not paying attention, they'll get back in there. Yeah. So yeah, give them a call. Don't mention my channel. Don't mention my name. Don't mention your name. And *67 it the way it's dialed in the chat over there. And they will just tell them you've been watching them live on the internet and that you really enjoyed it. And they'll probably cuss at you the way they do at me. Am I frozen? Oh my gosh, TikTok, don't do this to me right now. TikTok's been acting really wonky today anyway. Okay, good. All right. It does look like it's got a weird lag to it. I don't know if it's TikTok. It's not my internet. Everything is fine with my internet. So Too many calls in a short amount of time. Let me call back and see if I can get through. I probably can't, but they probably would have blocked me already. No, I did not do the Social Security number one yet.
The person you are calling is currently unavailable.
There's a shocker. Yeah, if TikTok is being weird, guys, switch over to the YouTube channel. In order to communicate in the chat, you will have to subscribe, and you have to be a subscriber for at least 5 minutes before it'll actually let you type in the chat. But you can still see it and everything, I think. Excuse me. So let me scroll down here and see if I've got any. Didn't I flag that one yesterday? I have so many open. Let's see. More. I think I have one that it should be flagged. Labels. Nope. Let me go. Let's see. Select messages to see. No. See, the problem is, guys, y'all say, did you get my email? Right now, I have 835 emails. When I started, I had 806, and I've blown through 100 of them while we've been on this live for the last 2.5 hours or 3 hours. So just understand that it's hard for me to find them. When you send them in, just trust that I got them. It's ruckfobocalls@gmail.com. If it didn't come back to you, I got it. Now, whether or not I called it or not, who knows? Also, keep in mind that sometimes you may be one of 5 people to send in the same email. So sometimes I may call it, more than once or whatever. But I go through as many of them as I possibly can. So. All right. Publishers Clearinghouse. Okay, so here's what we've got. Somebody sent me a Publishers Clearinghouse. Said I won 1.5 million. Needed to send 1,500 in gift cards for taxes. I kind of want to call that one, but they don't answer the first time. Do I make calls off live? Sometimes I do. If I need to just get some content and stuff like that, then yeah, sometimes I will. It just kind of depends on the situation. Okay, there's 636 people over in the YouTube. There's 1,000 or so people on the TikTok. All right, I'm going to call this one just for giggles. These guys always have the most ridiculous names. Mr. David Wilson, or I had a guy, Tom Brady. It's a Jamaican number. It's not ringing.
I'm sorry, but the person you have called is unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone.
Yeah, see, I told you, they don't answer, but what they'll do is they'll call back a lot of times after they've seen that you called and didn't leave a message. Okay. Thanks and God bless to you. Telegram, that's the one somebody was trying to say earlier, or that I was trying to think of earlier. Okay, so there's a Geek Squad. Your Geek Squad subscription for $499.99.
Thank you for calling Geek Squad service. How can I help you?
Yeah, sure. I got an email from you guys that says y'all renewed some sort of subscription for $499.99. And I don't know what on earth that's for, but I don't think I need it. And I'd like to see if I can call and cancel it. They give me this number to call, but they didn't really tell me too much about it. Is that something you can help me with, or do you need to maybe transfer me to somebody that can help?
So can I help you with your name?
Yes, I'm sorry. I was getting a drink of my sweet tea there. My name's Buster, Buster.
That's the name.
Yes, sir. Don't laugh. It's a family thing. It's a He didn't like my name. We'll call back. Well, something tells me that this guy's just being a dick.
You have been raised to the Geek Squad support. This is David Walker. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi, David. I was speaking to a fellow a minute ago, and I think I dropped my phone and I hung up on him or something. But anyhow, I got.
They have given the bad words. That's the reason they hang up the call. So why you given me the bad words?
I beg your pardon?
Huh?
What did you say? Well, now you're just pissing me off, and I'm just going to make everybody call you just for. No.
You've reached the Geek Squad service. This is Mark.
Mark, I don't know who them other. Oh, these motherfuckers. Y'all are done pissing me off now, boy. Y'all ain't got no idea what you're in for now.
Thank you for calling Geek Squad service. How can I help you?
Yes, I got an email from you guys that says y'all charge me $499 and change for a Geek Squad service or subscription with Geek Squad service. And I don't know what that is, but I need to cancel it immediately. I didn't authorize this.
Okay, not a problem. Can you help me with your invoice number or any order number?
Let me see. There's a customer ID number. Is that it?
Yeah, help me with the customer ID number.
Okay, it's 486-2846.
Okay, can you just hold the line? Let me just check it in my system.
Yes, please, by all means. Hello? My goodness, this is taking.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yes, are you with me?
Yes, I'm right here. I'm sorry. I thought I'd lost you or something.
I'm sorry, they were taking lots of time to pull up your information.
Oh, no, that's quite all right.
I beg your pardon?
No, I said that's quite all right. No problem. Go right ahead.
Okay. So I have information in front of me that you are talking about the auto renewal subscription for upcoming 1 year with costing for $500, what is Geek Squad Repair and Protection Plan.
Mm-hmm.
Is that are you talking about? Like this is the email which you have said, correct?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, not a problem. Like, may I know the reason why you want to cancel this premium subscription? Like, you're not using anymore, or any other
Yeah.
reason?
Well, I don't even know if I ever did use it, if I'm totally honest.
Okay, like, do you have purchased anything from any Best Buy store, any Geek Squad store, or any Costco store?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, not a problem. Like, as per you said to me, you want to cancel the services. So, what I'm just gonna do right now, I'm just gonna help you with the online cancellation and refund form in front of you. So you can easily send a request to stop your the services and get your refund back. Okay?
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah. So for the cancellation form, like, you have to be next to your the desktop or with the computer. So like, do you have any kind
Yes,
of
I've got
device with you?
Yes, I've got my laptop right here with me.
Like, which device are you be next to your?
It's
the
my
desktop or
laptop.
with the laptop?
It's my laptop, the one I just said.
Okay, not a problem. So you can just do one thing. I wanted to open your browser. Like, do you have Google Chrome or the Microsoft Edge?
Yes.
Just open the browser and let me know which one you are using. Okay?
I use the Google or Google's or whatever it's called. I Google things. That's the one I use.
Okay.
You mean like when I
So
look
once
things
you
up on the
open-
internet? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like when I look things up on the internet, is that what you're talking about? Browser? I don't know what a browser is, honey. Is that like the Google? Is that what that is?
Are you on your Google Chrome?
Yes, I'm on the little Google thing right now.
Okay. So do you see the search bar at the very top? There are the long search bar.
Yes.
Okay. You need to just give a click on it and type there gxhelp.info.
gxhelp.info. Okay. And then hit enter.
Can you tell me what did you type over there?
gxhelp.info, what I just said.
It's G as in George, X as in X-ray, correct?
Yes, gxhelp.info. My goodness. Okay.
Correct.
Now it pulled up your little Best Buy website here. It says Best Buy Total Tech, and then it's got 3 little people on it. There's 3 little people on the screen, and it's blue and white. Geek Squad Tech Support, leading technical assistance provider. And then on the other side, it's just got that little geeks. What?
Okay, do you see any enter code option over there?
Yes, there's a little deal right in the middle of the page there, toward the bottom. It says enter code.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you your cancellation number. So you have to put that code so you can get your cancellation form, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you need to put your code. It's 31150.
31150.
Correct.
Okay, now it says
shows you proceed now.
Proceed now, yes.
Click on proceed now.
Okay. Okay, now open up a deal here. It says support.client.
Right, that is your cancellation file. Just open it.
Okay.
Open, yes, allow.
It says open file security warning. Do you want to run this file?
Correct. Click on run.
Okay.
Then click on allow.
There we go. Okay, now the little deal popped up that says verified application requirements. This may take a few moments. Okay.
Like, do you see any continue option or any allow option?
No. Now it's another little box popped up and it said application download did not succeed. Check your network connection or contact your system administrator or network service provider. And it's got 2 little buttons. One says okay and the other one says downloads.
does it show?
Do you want to know what it says or what the buttons are?
Okay, let me check. Hold the line.
Okay. Are you new, honey? He hung up. Son of a bitch. Guys are killing me. Okay, so here's what I want to do because it's Friday. It's 4:38 according to my time. And typically on Fridays, they stop answering at about this time anyway. So I want to start answering some questions. Feel free to ask any question you want about these kind of scam calls. What kinds of, is this a scam or is this for real? That kind of stuff. I'll answer as best I can, as many of them as I can. Go right ahead and ask whatever. So it's YouTube channel Ruck Fobocalls. Yes, it is. Just go to YouTube and type in Ruck Fobocalls. You'll find it. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, Gina. I appreciate you. Sweet Mother Mercy. Okay, y'all are talking. The YouTube chat's on its own that's on its own plane there. How can we mess with the scammers? Do what I do. Keep them on the phone. Keep in mind, guys, the longer we keep these guys on the phone, the more it costs them. One of the reasons these guys are so pissed off a lot of time is, number one, they're not scamming anybody else when they're dicking with me. The other thing is it costs them money to receive those calls. Particularly if they're toll free, like 877-866-855-888, whatever. But it ties up the line so that nobody else can get in. At least to that one scammer. So my ex is a scammer caller. We all have that ex, right? Are you bringing another guest on? No, I had to bring on 3 today. It was a kind of a request from my new agency that I'm not really supposed to talk about. It was kind of a requirement for a thing we're doing. They're trying to, one of the things they want to do is cultivate me as a live stream performer. And they wanted me to bring on some more guests. It's good for the live stream, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's why I did it. Let's see. Can you hit them hard and pull their funds? I do not. That's a great question, TikTok Henry. I don't cross that line. I don't go into their computers. I can provide information to the people who can shut down their phone numbers, their access to AnyDesk and some of the online access platforms. I do not personally go into their computers. There's kind of a gray area there legally, and I just don't do it. Nothing against the people that do it, all the other baiters and whatnot that do it. I'm absolutely for it. Go right ahead. I'm just not going to do it myself because this is not the bulk of my business. This is, my business is something entirely different. So this is just something that I do to, I want to make sure that I don't have anything running on my computer right now. Bear with me just a second because I want to make sure none of those programs are still running. There, and then I'm going to turn off the internet access too, just because. And bear with me one sec. I'm almost there. Boop. There we go. Okay, so now my computer's not even online, so nobody can get to it if they wanted to. Do you need a separate computer to do this? I have a completely separate computer. I have another computer that is back there on the shelf that is going to be implemented here pretty quickly. I just need to load some pictures and stuff on it to make it a little bit more realistic. I had it completely wiped. That is the computer that my dad had wiped by these very kinds of scammers and took him for like 20 grand. So it just seemed like poetic justice to use that computer as a bait computer. What to do with all the text about package deliveries? Nothing. They're scams. That's all they're doing is fishing for information. Do you actually go to the websites they're telling you to go to? Yes. And yes, I do actually run through the process. The thing is, I've done it so many times that I kind of know the steps. So if you see me sitting here taking a drink of my Diet Coke, I'm drinking my water while I'm reading out, verifying application requirements. This may take a few moments. I just know what's going to happen when I try to load support.client. Thank you. Support.client. Thank you, Joanna. Are they prosecuted? Here's the problem with that. I don't do that. There are baiters that do. Jim Browning works on that. The People's Call Center works on that a lot. If you don't know what the People's Call Center is, that is the group that Pierogi or Scammer Payback kind of puts together every year. They have the best of the best. They have this year it's Modder Paul, of course, Scammer Payback, Jim Browning, who else? IRL Rosie, Pleasant Green, Trilogy Media, a bunch of the big scam baiters are going to be there. And they work on busting the call centers. And then also, too, they actually try to intercept some of the calls as they are happening. They spent months setting that thing up. It's really genius the way they do it. And kudos to them. They spend months setting up these call centers where they have access. And these call centers have no idea. They access the call lists that these scammers are using to call people. And then when they see that one of these victims is being called, they will start calling the person over and over and over again until the person answers the phone. And then they introduce themselves. My name is, and we are consumer advocates, and we are trying to stop you from being scammed. Right now, the person you're on the phone with is a scammer. Do not, shut off your computer. Hang up that call. Blah 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 blah. So it's really kind of it's an amazing thing they do. It's life goals for me. I'm going to be there one year. I hope that I'm honored enough with an invite one of these days, but we'll see. And it's really cool. And they work on busting the call centers. The problem with busting the call centers overseas, particularly in India and Pakistan, is that it's very corrupt over there. A lot of these guys get. I posted on Twitter. I posted it on my Facebook, personal and business page, where Jim Browning made about maybe a 10 or 15 minute video where he talks about how they set up a call center. They got it busted. They worked with law enforcement there in India. And then somehow, some way, these guys got tipped off and they were gone by the time the cops showed up. So, there's a lot of that. We talked to multiple scammers who have told us that the cops all get paid off. You may go to jail, but then they pay the cops $100,000 and you get off, and the whole call center is back out calling the next day. So once you let them in, can you give their computer a virus? I could. Do I? No, I don't do that. I don't do rats. I don't do none of that. And if you know what a rat is, then great. If you don't worry about it. I don't do that. Do I get paid for doing this? I guess people send me gifts and stuff, which people have been very, very kind, very, very generous. I am extraordinarily humbled and honored and appreciative of the people that are sending me gifts and tapping on the screen. We got 600,000 likes here today, which is pretty good for a Friday. But I don't make money doing this. I sell a kit that teaches people how they can turn the tables on telemarketers who are calling them illegally, not scammers, but telemarketers, people that are trying to sell them all the auto warranty, student loan forgiveness, tax relief, all that kind of stuff. There's a link in my bio on TikTok. There's a link pinned in the chat on YouTube. You can go check that out, or you can just go to robocalls.cash. It sounds kind of goofy, but if you just Google my name, Doc Compton, and the word robocalls, you will see hundreds of news stories about me. And about my kit. It's kind of went viral 4 or 5 years ago, and it's kind of remained that way. So, because I've helped people collect literally tens of millions of dollars from illegal robocallers over the last 4 or 5 years. So, I'm not real popular with robocallers and scammers, to say the least. Is it worth adding your number to the caller ID or to the do not call registry? Absolutely, for 2 reasons. Number one, it might reduce the calls you get. Number two, it presents an opportunity for you to A, get paid for text messages that are from telemarketers, and B, doubles the amount you can make on phone calls potentially under federal statute. Does RoboKiller work? It depends on who you talk to and the kind of, what your needs are. If you are a realtor who depends on a lot of inbound calls from places outside your state or local area, no, RoboKiller is a bad idea. It's going to block a lot of the calls that you would otherwise get. If you are an accountant who sits in a cubicle all day and don't depend on inbound sales calls on your cell phone, then yeah, it's fine. But it's going to block a lot of calls that it shouldn't and let a lot of calls through that it shouldn't. So it's not foolproof. Nothing is foolproof, truthfully. But it is what it is. And I'm not opposed to it. Everybody thinks I'm like anti-RoboKiller or anti-no more robo. Whatever. I'm not. I have friends that have created apps. I have friends that, done those kinds of things, and I'm all for it. We're all fighting the same fight, pulling in the same direction. That's what I'm after. Does being a business owner make it illegal for telemarketers to call you on your cell phone? Absolutely not. People always say, "But I use it for business." Doesn't matter. Your cell phone is protected under the Telephone Consumer Protection Act. They can't call you without your express, prior, written consent. Let's see, what else? Downloaded it one day, couldn't get calls from prison. I'm sorry for whoever it is you have on the inside. Can we use it in the UK? No, Summer, I'm sorry. It's based on U.S. federal law, so it only applies to U.S. states and territories. Will you please try and work in a few of your fans' comments on each call? I do that often. Remind me on Monday, early in the live stream, and I'll definitely do that. Still worried about your missing wife. Well, she took the mission about right before I went to Vegas. It's very strange. How do I add myself to Do Not Call list? Go to donotcall.gov. There's 3 tabs there. Report a number. Don't bother. Like a robocall scammer, whatever. Don't bother. It doesn't do anything. You can add your number to the list or verify if your number's already on the list. Mike Hunt is a terrible name to use because they know it. I'm going to have to get rid of Buster now, apparently, because the last couple of people I talked to knew about Buster. Do you have to be on the Do Not Call list? Hey, thank you very much, Tina, ×2. I appreciate you. No, but it will double the amount of money you can make. So it's good to be on it. I'm in the UK. Love your lives, but I appreciate your recommendation on someone here like you. Look up Dan Gleeballs. He's in the United States. He's in United Kingdom. He's in England. I don't know exactly where. If you send me a message, I will be able to give you a link to his profile. He comes in the live sometimes. I always tell people he's one of my favorites too. Him and Deo are some of my favorites. I actually had asked Dan to join me for to be a guest today, and I guess he was baiting and he didn't get a chance. So, oh wow, Dr. Eaton. Wow, although it is kind of fitting given some of the videos I show him. Bev could have a funny cousin named Barb. There's so many. How do they figure out you're not real? Usually not until I let them see what's on my computer. And for the people that don't realize what I'm doing, effectively what I do is I let them hack into my computer. This computer is on its own separate Wi-Fi. It's protected. It's completely independent. Hey, pin that about. Hold on, let me pin this, and I'll come back to it. I'm trying to pin you there. Hold on just a second. TikTok's taking a minute. So it's completely isolated. I do not recommend, if you don't know what you're doing, don't do this. Do not do what I do. It's bad news. You can end up losing your computer and money. Thoughts on pierogi? Pierogi, Kit Boga, Jim Browning, Trilogy Media, Motorpaul. I'm trying to think. Scammer Recon, Scammer Revolt. There's like so many. And I'm familiar with all of them. I think many of them, are familiar with me. I'm friends with a few of them, some of the less popular ones. Deo, Dan, and so on. pierogies doing God's work just on a huge scale. I mean, I'm absolutely for everybody that knows what they're doing this. The difference between myself and what I do and like what Pierogi does and so on, my focus, Pierogi does definitely educate and inform the masses. But what I try to do is, we try to make it a little bit more entertaining. It's not just about hacking into their computers. It's about me wasting 2 hours of their time and all along the way educating people on how this is happening, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and then kind of telling people at the end, hey, look, you don't have to be a slave to the robocalls you're getting right now. Not just the scam calls, that's a part of it, but you're not going to make money on that. You're going to make money on the robocalls, the telemarketers. So, but I'm as much a fan of scammer payback as anybody else. I definitely take their time, and there's some scam baiters who look at what I do and think, well, that's stupid. You're not really doing anything. You're not shutting them down or whatever. You know what? I'm making a contribution. I'm shutting down their access to remote access software platforms. I'm shutting down their phone lines. Does it stop them? No. Does it slow them down for a day? Yes. If it was your grandma that I shut down their phones and they weren't able to scam your grandma out of $10,000, would you be grateful? Hell yeah. That's the way I look at it. And, there's enough of us out there that, I don't see myself as competition for any of these guys. I see myself as like, I'm one more soldier in a battle, Yeah. It's a show. Yeah. It's supposed to be fun, I mean, I realized early on, my money comes from selling the robocalls kit and people that join my robocalls members forum, which is kind of a membership based site that people that have the kit can join. That's where my money kind of comes from. I mean, I make some money and I've recently gotten my YouTube channel monetized and stuff, and that's cool. I mean, that does not pay my bills. It's not even in the ballpark. I'm super grateful for it. It's nice to be rewarded for the effort, but it's not, best way to fight the romance scams: education, knowledge. Knowledge is power, man. Make sure that people realize, I've made some kind of in jest. I made a TikTok recently about Matt Rife. This is Matt Rife. He's a stand-up comedian. He's gorgeous. He's funny. He's super intelligent. He's not going to message you on social media and ask you to be his friend. He's not, right? If you're not a famous person, Matt Rife doesn't care about you. He might say that he does, but he's damn sure not going to send you a friend request on Facebook. So know who he is and so on. I can't tell you, I get messages every day. Since my channel's kind of blown up, in particular, it's gotten to the point that, I get these every day. People said, oh, I had a lady say my mom almost got scammed. She was about to wire $160 something to some country star. I can't remember who it is. Maybe Blake Shelton or something. Now, obviously, it's not Blake Shelton, but it's someone pretending to be. And he's like, oh, I'm just looking through my fans for investors. I want to give them the opportunity and da 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 da. And some elderly woman was about to send $160 something thousand to someone she thought was Blake Shelton. And once that money's gone, dude, you ain't getting it back. When you use your Wi-Fi, can they find you? In theory, they could, but there's protections against that. What kind of necklace is this that you wear? It is a David Yurman. I screwed that up last time. I said the wrong name. It's David Yurman. It's the same one that the people that made my ring. It was a gift for my anniversary. I'm trying to think. I think it was my 11th wedding anniversary. I never take it off. Nothing linked to my bank accounts on the web. Yeah, that's certainly safe. Not convenient, but safe. If they hack me, they would just be practicing. Not a lot of money there to be taken, I guess, huh? Kane Brown. Yeah, I got one from Michael Bolton. Y'all heard me say earlier. I get them all the time. Another thing that I really kind of want to stress again, all of these, this is not a joke. Let me show y'all something. This was just the other day on, I think it was maybe on Instagram. Yeah, it was. Right after I made my post about all of the scumbag, I can recover your Bitcoin, your crypto, your money that you got scammed out of. Right after I made that, I got followed by all of these accounts, which you guys are, I don't know how well you're going to be able to read that, but that's what all of those are. And I mean, it's like they're almost like sending a message. I did a stitch yesterday with Dan Gleeballs here on TikTok, who busted a Nigerian scammer. That's what these guys are. That's all they are. They are just scammers. They're not going to ever get your money back. They're not ever going to be able to help you. They're going to tell you that, oh, you're going to pay $300 and I'll get back your $10,000 in crypto. And then, you send them $300 via WhatsApp or what do you call it? Cash App or Zelle or PayPal or whatever. And then they're going to say, oh, it didn't quite work. You're going to have to do it one more time and blah, blah, blah. Or then they're going to raise the price and so on. That's all it is. They're just going to milk you for everything you'll give to them. And then they just disable the account and start a new one. Shamar Moore wanting to be your friend on Instagram. That's a handsome dude. Shamar Moore. That's a real pretty black dude that used to be on the soap opera or something, right? Or like maybe a nighttime soap opera, honey. If it's who I'm thinking of, that's a pretty dude. I'm an owner operator. What about load brokers? Connor texted me. Yes, Shane. I think you asked me that in the in the TikTok yesterday. And yes, those are actionable. Unless you gave them consent to call you. Yes. You bought the kit yesterday. Outstanding, Shane. Welcome to the fight, brother. When you're talking to them, they ain't calling. Yeah. Criminal Minds and SWAT. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's a nighttime deal. Okay. Young and the Restless. Oh, he's on Young. I didn't know that. I knew it was I'm not a big soap opera person. You've already lived up to Madness and Mayhem. Thank you, Dinesh, again for being here. Thank you for your gift. I saw that, brother. Thank you very much. He's your future ex-husband. That's awesome. Does he know? Does Shamar Moore know that? What else? I've had 30 calls for today for Medicare. Gee, get the kit. Trust me. Pay off a lot of your debt and whatever, and then reclaim your phone in the meantime. Alan Jackson on TikTok. I think they look at, like, if you follow like big country stars, for example, then I think they would probably be inclined to, like they'll go to the people. What they're doing on my accounts is they'll go into the lives and just sit there and watch. And if someone says, oh, I got scammed for X, Y, and Z, they screenshot it, they follow you, and then they message you and say, hey, I saw you in Doc's Live. I can get that money back for you. It's bullshit. They can't. They never do. I had that brought to my attention the other day when, it was, I don't know, maybe a week ago. And there was one person in particular that was like following everybody. And like multiple people came to me and said, oh, who the hell is this dude? Do we know? So if someone says that they work with me or for me or whatever, ask me. Odds are they do not, because no one would do that. If I don't personally introduce you to them on a live or in a TikTok or something, then just trust me. I don't know them. Terry Clark, all 5 of her accounts are your friend. Awesome. That dude has me blocked. Oh, I bet. He sent me some messages and, kind of apologized and whatever. And, he's like, I'm just trying to get followers because I want to help and I want to do this and that and the other. And I'm like, okay, well then create content. You have zero credibility. I don't know you. Nobody else knows you. You have 1 or 2 or 3 cryptic, posts that really don't have any content. That's not the way to do it. We're all not going to trust you. I mean, like, I'm kind of in the scammer business, dude, and you're kind of raising some red flags. How do you make money on calls? Go to robocalls.cash. Take a look. Go look at watch the 4-minute video. It's kind of a highlight reel of me being on the news. Then go look at the media page. There's multiple news stories you can check out there, or just go to YouTube, or hell, just go to Google and type in .compton robocalls. You'll see a lot. If not verified, leave them be. You know what, Rhonda? That's true. Thank you, Amesy. But also, too, it doesn't matter if they're verified. You can buy verification. Like I made multiple attempts to get verified on each of the platforms, but then they started selling it, and I was like, well, what? No, I'm not gonna bother. And then they're like, oh, you'll get verified and whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I really don't care anymore, because if you can buy it, what difference does it make? Liam Neeson, the irony. I have a particular set of skills. Setting scan on eBay about 17 years ago. Shocked that about 15 years later, I actually got a refund check from Western Union in the mail. No kidding. That's crazy, Ashley. Mods only can pin. Yes. Mods are me. If you have a question, ask. And I'll, got scammed by buying Impractical Jokers tickets one time. Ouch. Yeah, man, the internet is just perilous with that kind of shit. It really is. I learned a hard lesson not that long ago. I was in a Facebook group of people I went to college with. This was like a private group. This isn't even like a public, neighborhood group or something. There was someone that had gone in and stolen all of the pictures and stuff off of a Facebook account from someone I went to college with. And, I kind of like knew the person, but didn't like know the person. And it was one of those that I'd just never seen before. And it was like, oh, we're selling all our stuff and da-da-da-da-da. And they're like, oh, just send me this much money and, we'll hold it and you can pick it up this weekend. And I'm like, okay, like a complete dumbass, so it's like, it'll never happen to me. I love it when people say that. I'm like, I wish I could monitor your bank accounts because I bet you it's going to happen. So you buy the kit, you can earn money. Yes, you absolutely can. The kit is an 80-page PDF that when you purchase it, you get sent an email that downloads the kit. It's got a link in it. When you click on the link, it downloads it to your device. It's 80 pages long. It tells you how to take the calls and talk to the callers so that you can identify them, figure out where they are. There's template demand letters that say, hey, look, you broke the law. This is how much the law says you owe me. Here's what I'm willing to settle for instead of taking you to court. You have 5 days to respond. That kind of thing. I'm super simplifying it. And then, it tells you how to negotiate and how to collect if need be after the fact. Kind of just went up and down the stairs, I think. So yeah, there's tons of information. Go check out robocalls.cash. Again, there's a link in my profile on TikTok that will give you links to all my stuff. All of my swag, the hats, the shirts, the everything, that's all available on ruckfobocalls.com. Again, it's linked in the link that's on the pin in the chat over here on YouTube. It's also on my YouTube or my TikTok profile as well. I have the gear. You can see some of it back there. There's one. I think there's another one right there. I'm looking at YouTube. But I got the wrong size. I bought 3 items and I got the wrong size in all of it. Like a dumbass. So I've got 2 hats that are small, medium. And I mean, they fit on my head, but they're too tight. So I'm going to give them away or something. So see you, Judy. New shirt with what? Maybe I'll put my face on it. Who would wear a shirt with my face on it? No one. Can you please do a total stoner dude? He's always coffin name bend over. Yeah, here's the deal. We tried the stoner thing yesterday. It doesn't work. There's certain like speech impediments that don't work. If I stutter a lot, they'll hang up. They just don't want to deal with it. If you talk like a stoner, I've tried it so many times, they never stay on the phone. They just hang up. If they think you're just super, super stupid, they won't talk to you. So, it's just one of those things that, you learn, this is a skill. What I do, as goofy as it is, it's a skill. And it takes time and effort and practice and lots more practice and so on. I'd wear a shirt with Beverly Leslie's face on it. You know what? I need to design a picture of Beverly. That's what I'll do. I'll find me a picture of Beverly. I'll get one of my graphic designer friends to make me a picture of Beverly. A picture. Clutching her pearls. Oh my heavens. What on earth? You have a day job. You don't have to say what, or this kind of is my day job. I'd be fired from any real job. Thank you. Any real job I have. Thanks, Jason. Because I spend 4 or 5 hours a day doing this. The only celebrity I talk to is Randy Travis, and we know each other pre-celebrity years. Yeah, he has a house not far from where I live. AR home warranty emails. They're not really scams. Home warranty is kind of a scam, if you ask me. I mean, it's cool. Let me put it this way. If you are super broke, but you can afford a $50 a month payment or a $40 a month payment, it's probably not a bad idea, especially if you live in an older home. If you live in a brand new home that still has a warranty and things like that, no. Also, if you have the cash that you can cover the typical $5,000 expense or a credit card or good enough credit to finance $5,000, home warranties, because it's a huge hassle. Every time it takes forever to get the people out. And when they do come out, they're shitty service people. And they say, oh, yeah, we can fix it. It's under warranty, but you got to spend $500 to fix this other thing before we'll be able to fix it for you. It's that kind of thing. How was your last week and enjoy this immensely? Good. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate that. I sound like Todd Chrisley. Yeah, I mean, that whole Todd Chrisley thing. I'm not hating. I'm love is love, dude. I'm like, love is love. And I'll cry at a gay proposal and wedding just like I would a straight proposal and wedding. I'm a hopeless romantic and all that kind of shit. But I don't like when people aren't entirely genuine about who they are fundamentally. And like Todd Chrisley, it's like, come on, bro. Like, we know, dude. I never understood that because I feel like it's kind of, it's far be it for me to speak for a demographic other than my own. But I never understood that because I feel like he might have been doing a disservice to an entire segment of the population. Oh, it's just my take. Let's see. Yeah, I can't even say what's being said in the chat over on YouTube. Oh my. He's a grifting con. Yeah, a lot of the reality people are. Such a good host. Thank you, Lottie Dottie. We like to party. Is he in jail, really? I didn't know that. I knew he kind of he got divorced and there was something bad happened. But, there was another, there was Real Housewives. My wife watches all the Real Housewives stuff. She watches kind of all of them. I don't like them that much anymore. There's a couple, I used to kind of like Orange County. I kind of used to like Beverly Hills. That's more because I'd like to live in Beverly Hills or Orange County. But that was it. I can't stand the rest of them. All that just nonsensical bickering and bitching and moaning when you're fabulously wealthy. Just off. I don't want to hear that. To earn money, do you need another laptop? No. Are you talking about using my kit? You can if you have a computer and you can use Word and Google, you're going to be fine. Was it tax fraud? Is that why he got popped? Tax evasion. All those guys get popped for tax evasion. Because what's her name? Teresa Judice got popped for that too. Yeah, but I don't watch that much of it. My wife watches some of it now, but I don't watch hardly any of it anymore. I just don't really care for it. I mean, we did the Vanderpump thing, and of course, we watched because of this Scandal and all that shit. But they milked that, and I used to kind of like Andy Cohen, but now I'm kind of looking at all the shit shows that the guys created, and I mean shit shows like in people's lives, not garbage television, and I just kind of, yeah, I don't know. You've been selected for Car Shield. Yeah, every day in emails. Unfortunately, emails are not covered by a statute that gives you a private right of action. Yeah, two-staged. You know, the Kardashians, they killed it. They nailed it. You know, the best thing I saw on TV, they were talking about how reality TV and how certain parts of reality TV, like the Kardashians, is a great example. You know, it was like, you know, it's one thing to watch people on TMZ or something, and you see them and they're fabulous and beautiful and wealthy, or you know, handsome and super successful. But then when you like get to see what it's like inside their house and their interpersonal relationships, it like changed television. But then it was like, okay, but we need it to be a certain way. Well, now it's not reality anymore. It's just another loosely scripted show, you know? What? Watch Crystal Live, Crystal Lives or Crystal Lives? I don't know what that is. How do you get their numbers? Everybody emails them to me. I have right now 842 emails in my inbox, unread emails in my inbox. That's not the total number. I don't even want to look at the total number. It'll just make my head hurt. OG VPR. What's VPR? Vanderpump Rules. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was kind of cool, I guess. You know, it was an interesting concept because it was like all the young, pretty people and stuff. But like all those people kind of turned into train wrecks. And you got to wonder if the show didn't contribute to that, you know? How do scammers call from the same area code? They're not calling from the same area code. They're making it look. It's called spoofing. All they do is program the dialer to show a particular number in the outbound caller ID. That's it. Crystallized. Oh, they sell crystals. Okay. Yeah, I see those people sometimes. The Osbournes, yeah. Ozzy Osbourne. That was, you know, the problem with that is like Ozzy got to and Sharon. You know, that was like, and then it just kind of got, and then Jack was like a junkie, and the daughter, I forget her name. What was the daughter's name? I can't remember her name. But I mean, thank goodness for Sharon Osbourne holding that whole family together. Kelly, yeah, Kelly Osbourne, correct. Best spoof was from my own number. I hear that all the time. Here's the deal. They're going to look. Let's say your number is 111-222-3333. There's a lot of people that have 111-222 as what's called, it's called the Y block. That's what telemarketing vernacular. It's that area code and prefix. They're going to just take that area code and prefix, pick a random number, 111-222-0001. And make that the outbound call. That's what shows them in caller ID. And then they're going to call every single number in that next 10,000 numbers. So of course they're going to call your number. And it just so happens that sometimes your number is 111-222-0001. Yours is the one that got picked that day. Normally they don't do that. They actually try to avoid doing that because when people actually use active numbers in spoofing, as the callback number, that's when the feds kind of go after them more than they would if they use an inactive number. Car show is actually a good thing. It does save money. These car sensors are outrageous that go out. Yeah, I don't buy cars outright. I lease them because it just makes more sense. I like to have in a new car. I don't like to have to deal with repairs. And I know it's not the most financially responsible thing in the world, but I also don't drive much. It's just a smarter way for us to do it. Isn't Sharon Osbourne a psychic medium? No, but she's got the hair for it. How do they get the name of a legit local business? It's online. Kind of watch do I have on? It's just a G-Shock. This is my wife got me this. It's like it's just my everyday. This is what I work out in. It monitors my heart rate, my steps, and all that kind of stuff. And it's virtually indestructible. I mean, I have all my nice watches, but I don't wear them day in and day out because I sit here, you know, and I'm banging it on the damn desk and bumping it into the walls as I walk through the house and stuff. So, you know, those expensive watches, not so much. I have a chauffeur. Nope. I like driving. I don't drive that much. I drive to the gym, you know, and like when Vanessa and I go out for dinner or, you know, whatever, go to family stuff. That's it. I've had my car for since like June of last year, and it has 7,500 miles on it. I don't drive that much, and that's with me taking a couple of really long trips. So, I said my wife's name. I know. Of course, I haven't. I'm trying not to. I've actually been warned by some of the other spam baiters not to do that. I don't know. What do I drive? I drive a black car. I don't like to talk about it. It seems douchey. Do you have kiddos? Yes, we do. We have 3. We have 2 daughters that are about 3 weeks apart, that are both 23. A son that's 19. We have a blended family. My son and daughter, her daughter. Her daughter, Lexi's the one that lives with us. They just went to a big acting thing tonight together. Doc's a limo kind of guy. I don't like limos. I get car sick. He's saving gas money. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I work here. This is the office. So, okay, Brandon, dude, stop sending me requests or you're going to get blocked. There's some dude named Brandon that keeps sending me like every 10 seconds a thing to join my lives. Stop it. Let's see. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. I know. It used to be when I first started doing lives, like 2 years ago, every time people would come on that and they would tell me that I looked like a certain person. I'm not going to say it is because then y'all will all start saying it all the time. Guy called me from Pakistan with my area code and told me he wanted to be friends. Interesting. Getting bombarded with scammers on fake Facebook or Insta pages. Yeah, I tend to jack on them too. I'll play for a minute. Kevin Costner. No, but thank you. I get people that, so many of them, and I'll play along for a little bit, and then I'll just kind of tell them Dana White, Bill Clinton. Somebody said Bill Clinton. Yeah. Sinjolo. That's who it is. Everybody said, and of course, and then this was back when I was still having a lot of trouble with my allergies. They're bad. I always sound, and I'm sniffly sometimes, and I'm sorry, y'all. But it was my voice would get really hoarse, just like right out of the gate, and it's kind of raspy. And I did not have sexual relations with that woman. And everybody used to say it all the time. Plus, I would not have my hat on. I don't know. And my hair was, like when my hair is long, it's kind of big. So I don't know. I could kind of see it a little bit. Kenny Chat, I don't know. I don't really think I look like anybody. I never have. Appreciate you answering my question. No problem. Hey, that's what I'm here for. I have a lot of hair, for sure. Yeah, I've kind of nailed that voice. Is my black car Mercedes? Hypothetically. Jake from State Farm. Yes, that's who is that? It's Jake from State Farm. Should have been a voiceover actor. I actually used to do that. The funny thing is I never got to do any fun stuff. My wife just did a voiceover yesterday. She does that. And she makes more money in one job than I made in 5, for the ones I used to do. But yeah, I had a whole studio set up and the whole deal. But it was one of those deals where it was a rough time to do it, and equipment wasn't what it is now. So I'd do something and I'd spend a couple of hours working on it, and I'd make $200 or $300. It was like meh. But I would do a lot of people would have like foreign companies would have scripts they needed to be like voiceover for a product that they were pitching, and I would do that kind of stuff. Part of my problem is my allergies. They'd mess up my voice so much. I was looking into voice acting. Google that. I'm telling you, there's a lot to it. You should call us Bill Clemson. or Clanton, something like that. Great range. It's hard on my voice. Does your wife ever make calls? No. She enjoys watching me do it. So, what was my previous occupation? I've kind of been a consumer advocate in one way or the other for a long time. I owned a credit repair company from 2004 to 2016. So, do a TikTok where your wife does a voiceover on you. Bill Lewinsky. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I like how you still treat them like humans. Well, they are humans, man. You know, my mom used to say this all the time, and let me preface this by saying I'm not a spiritual person. I don't go to church. I'm not, I don't hate on people if they do, whatever. That's your gig. As long as it makes you a better person, I'm cool with it. Whatever. I don't give a shit who you pray to. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care if you like pineapple and pizza. I just care if you hate robocallers and scammers. If you do, you're in the right place. But my mom used to say all the time when she was alive. She passed away in 2018, but she used to always say, "There, but for the grace of God, go I." She sees somebody homeless on the street and say, that person was like maybe one or two decisions that went wrong that like ruined their life and set them on their path. And there, but for the grace of God, go I. And I used to always think about that. It's like, there's been times in my life where I've been absolutely just broke and destitute and, didn't know where my next bill, mortgage payment, whatever was going to come from. We live a comfortable lifestyle now. Even since we've been married, it hasn't always been like that. Before this robocalls thing took off, we had some really dark days, man, from time to time. It's life. It doesn't matter what happens to you. What happens is how you rebound. Do you actually come back from it? Do you fight your way out of it? Yeah, a lot of times people tend to, I just want to give up sometimes. My kids have said that to me before, and I say, okay, here's what you do. Give up right now. Give up. I don't, just whatever that means to you, just give up. Quit. Throw your hands up in the air, scream, I quit. And then wait 30 seconds and see what's changed. And the answer is invariably not a fucking thing, man. Okay, so we know that giving up is not the answer. The answer is changing in behavior, changing in attitudes, changing in actions. Something you got to make a change. I had a great conversation with my daughter this morning about that very thing. She's my daughter, one of my daughters. Lexi is the actress. My daughter Brianna is. She's an artist. She's a painter, and she can draw. Where she got that talent, I have no idea. I can't draw blood if I punch somebody in the mouth. And my daughter can draw this amazing stuff and paint it. And like she sold artwork the other day for like $2,000. She's 23 years old, and she doesn't do that all the time, but she wants to do that all the time. And I'm like, let me show you about TikTok and what lives can do for you, and YouTube and what lives can do for you. And we were kind of having that, and she's like, I just feel like I'm working so hard and I'm not getting anywhere. And I was like, okay, so what does that tell you? What you're doing now isn't getting you where you want to go. Change something. And it may not get you where you want to go, but it's going to get you somewhere else. And if that one doesn't work, good news, you can still change and go do something else, And has she had a shoe at a gallery? A show at a gallery? Yes and no. She's had some kind of private shows and stuff. Yeah. She has a page. She's just not using it. The kids tend to want to cling to some of the other stuff. It's funny because I used to joke. I told the kids when I got on TikTok, because I got on TikTok to watch my kids. And then one night, like I think my wife and my daughter were out of town or something, or they were working together or something. And I just ended up on TikTok one night just watching TikToks for like 3 hours. And I was like, oh my God, this app, and we all know how this story ends, with me sitting here right now. And it was just amazing to me. And, I just think that, it can do a lot of positive, and I told her, let me show you what to do. And I told her, I said, here's your action list today. Do these things, and then I'm going to help you some more. And then when you do those things, I'm going to help you some more. So, you're not a tree. You don't like where you are, move. Yeah, that's right. You ain't stuck to the ground. TikTok's a rabbit hole. It can be. The problem for me is, I spend a fair amount of time on TikTok every day, not just in my own lives, but I mean, when I'm at the gym, if I'm on the bike, doing cardio, I'm like scrolling through, and I'm the friend you want, or I'm the person that you follow. And there's people on here that'll vouch for the fact that it's like, if you send me your content, and I watch it, I'll like it, or if it's funny or something, I'll comment or whatever. I do that, even if I don't follow you back. Obviously, I have 400,000 followers. I can't follow everybody back. But in fact, I'm kind of whittling down the people that I'm following back, because there's a lot of them that just either aren't even on the app anymore, or they've gotten banned or whatever. So I regularly look for those accounts and just kind of whittle that down, because it just kind of, it condenses it. But what it does is it shows me on the FYP, it shows me y'all's content. And the people that support me, I do my best to support them. And if you send me a message, I'll respond, which means that from thereafter, the chat is open. You can send me stuff, and I will. And there's not a person in here who'll say, "Oh, you never responded to me." Bullshit. Every time I get done with the live, I spend an hour answering emails and questions and comments and, message requests and all that. Both of my daughters are blessed, and my son. My son is, he's kind of brainy, and he's like 6'5", 6'6", and just a total jock. Soccer player. He's starting his third year in college right now. He's the only one that is likely to go and finish. The other two, it just wasn't for them. And I get it. I was never like, damn it, you're going to go. No, if you want to go, you can go. Really cool answering questions. I try, man. The thing is, it's, I'm different than a lot of the Scambaiters, who you don't even know their names. I kind of backed into the Scambaiting thing. So it's not like I started out as a Scambaiter, and it's not like my face and shit's not all over the internet already. So, I mean, if they wanted to come after me, they could. They probably will at some point. I'm sure they've tried. But, I don't do them any real harm. Certainly not at least not on par with the harm that they do to other people. So I can't really see them spending a whole lot of time coming after me. And if they do, they're gonna, if they fuck around, they'll find out. As soon as I got cancer, I started getting mail calls from burial places. That's like the shittiest. I'm so sorry, Gigi and Birdie's Mimi. That's like the shittiest thing I've ever heard. That's horrible. My first job ever, Sweet Tea. I've been working since I've kind of been an entrepreneur sort of since I was 9 years old. When I was 9 years old, I found a book that taught me how to make all these really kick-ass paper airplanes. And I was in 4th grade, and I went to school and started making these paper airplanes, and they were really cool. And they were like, "Ooh, let me try it." And I was like, "Nope, but I'll sell you this for a quarter." Of course, then they take it home and they figure out how to do it, and whatever. But like, that was my first thing. The second thing, starting in the 5th grade, I started selling candy. I would go, and we used to have now-and-laters. I don't know if anybody knows what now-and-laters are. If anybody's even that old, but we would have now-and-laters. They're these little, like, kind of taffy kind of candy, and you get 11 in a pack, and a pack would cost, I want to say, like 50 cents, right? And I would sell. No, that couldn't be it. 11 in a pack, and I sold them for 5 cents a piece. So that's 55. So it had to have been 25 cents a pack, maybe. So I would basically buy them for 25 cents, sell the individual now-laters for 5 cents a piece. There was 11, I'd make 55 cents. So I was making 30 cents profit. So I was making 100% plus profit, 105, 7% profit on every pack of now-laters that I bought. So I figured this out very quickly. So it's just like, okay, so I'm going to buy more now-laters, and I would buy more now-laters, and then I would have a broader selection, whatever. And I would sell out every day by lunch. And I, just kept building. And then I started like making money. I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. Then I went to I went to junior high. Junior high was a different story for me, because I went to really bad junior high. And that was just not something that was possible. There was also this really creepy guy that lived like a block over that sold candy to all the kids. Yeah, that wouldn't fly today because I think the dude was a complete weirdo. But in any case, so I didn't have that kind of clientele. But I went to high school. And when I went to high school, I started bootlegging tapes because I'm old enough that it was cassette tapes back then, not CDs. I bought my first CD when I was a senior in high school, I think, or got it as a gift. And then like jobs, I worked in a pharmacy. I worked for a vet's office. I worked at the right before I went to college, I worked at the neurophysiology lab at the Baylor College of Dentistry for Dr. Brendan S. Long. I ran a lab project, chemical gated versus voltage gated cell membranes, really kind of nerdy to the nth power kind of shit. I did that for a summer. And then when I went to college, I was there for 2 years. I worked in the bars. We had a pub on campus. I worked there to help pay for some of my tuition, what was left that the scholarships didn't cover. And then when I got out, I did all kinds of shit. I spent a lot of time in bars and restaurants and nightclubs and, bouncer and bartender and everything. So I was a candy man. Me and my buddy did it in high school. Got Bowberry biscuits. I don't know what those are. What do I do now? This is it. I dick around on the internet and I help save people from scammers. I just turned 51 a couple of months ago. Jolly Ranchers, yeah. I went to school in Dallas. That's where I grew up. I grew up in the hood. Long time till Monday, but no behavior. Like, oh, that's okay. That just makes you want her more, doesn't it? Oh yeah, mowed lawns. That's a good one, Braden. I forgot all about that. The kid next door, his dad mowed lawns for a living, and he would take me and his son and this one other kid, and we would go out like on Saturdays. And I mean, this man worked us like a fucking dog, man. We would work all day on Saturday for like 10 hours and make $20. He would pay us, I think it was like $2.15 an hour or $2.25 an hour, something like that. And we would bust our asses. We were so stupid. He's like, all right, guys, we got to hurry up and get these done, blah, blah, blah. Well, we didn't realize we were screwing ourselves out of an extra hour, and we would take that money to the skating rink and go skating at night. Never had a paper out. Never did any of that. There was no paper out in my hood. My hood was dangerous. You went to Carter, okay. Oh, in Dallas in 1985, Carlene. So you probably know who, oh shit, what's his name? Jesse, the football player. One of my best friends in high school dated him for a while. Jesse, what the hell was his name? Went to play for the New York Giants. Jesse, what the hell was his name? I can't think of his name. Shit. Armstead! I think that's right. I think it was Armstead. My friend Natalie dated him for a while. That was a long time ago. In Dallas, where Megachurch Man is, there's a couple of mega churches around here. I'm not a fan. Are you thinking of Joel Osteen? He's down in Houston. First retail job in high school. Yeah, I think minimum wage for me when I was that age was around $2.25 an hour, something like that. Gas station off 1385. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Out near like Prosper or somewhere in there where he lives or lived. Jesse Armstead. Yeah, it was. Jennifer, well done. They used to make Clark bars, candy bar close to Butterfingers. Don't even know if they still make them. I think they do. My mom used to talk about Clark bars. That was more up north. That wasn't a southern thing so much. Texas number to verify you're real. Don't ever do that. They're just looking for phone numbers. Whatever you do, don't go to Joel Osteen's church. If I went to Joel Osteen's church, he wouldn't enjoy it. McDonald's, $3.35. Whew. I was always hustling one way or the other. I was always making money my own way, though. What about the Medicare calls? Actionable. Go to robocalls.cash. Constance. Car hop, 50 cents an hour. Holy smokes. Ohio at Clark Bar. Yeah, my mom was from West Virginia, Huntington. I was a telemarketer selling magazines to big corporate. Worst job ever. Yeah, I talked about this yesterday. I think I actually worked as a telemarketer before it was illegal to do so. When I was about 17 years old, worked for the. Hi, this is Roger Moore from the Texas State Troopers Association. How y'all doing this evening? And I killed. I was amazing at it too. Made a ton of money because it was largely commission based. Don't go to Lakewood Baptist, right? Were you a wild child or play sports as a kid? Both. I was in high school. I was really bad. But I mean, I was also sixth in my class, and I went to a school for brainiacs. I got recruited by lots of major schools, Ivy League schools, Cornell, Stanford, UCLA, Boston College. Cornell is kind of where I wanted to go. I didn't have the grades. I didn't have the study habits to go to like a real hardcore, like Harvard or anything like that. I mean, I was smart enough, but I was lazy. I didn't like school enough. You ever need more mods? Cool. Thank you, BB. Trying to get you 1 million. I appreciate you. That's all right. We're not gonna make it today because it's 5:39 and we're down to less than 500 people now. So that's all right. To that point, guys, I'm probably gonna jet. I wanted to actually catch my wife before she left, but they left. She had to be there at 6 o'clock tonight. She's got a big thing tonight at her acting school. So you regret not going to college. I regret not finishing college because I would have been able to go and get a law degree in 2 years and be a partner at any one of a half a dozen law firms that would have offered it to me. The day I passed the bar. So what's for dinner? I have no idea. I'm not even hungry. When I get off these lives, it takes me an hour to calm down. Great listen all day. I appreciate you guys, dude. I say it all the time. Y'all think I'm kidding. I love y'all. I really do appreciate everything you guys do for me. All the gifts, all the taps, all the the shares and the likes and all that kind of stuff. All the cool things you guys do for me a lot. The only thing I really ever ask of you though is make sure that you share this content with the people that can benefit from it the most. Your grandmother, your grandfather, your aunts and uncles, your elderly neighbors, your mom, your dad, your kids even. Make certain that they know. Because there's nothing more heartbreaking to me when somebody says, can you get my money back? The answer is no, I can't. But what I can do is help you prevent this from happening next time. And that's what this is all about for me. I sell kits and I do all this other shit, but this is the mechanism by which I get people to pay attention to me. And then, the education, the information, hopefully mildly entertaining at least. And then at the end of it, if you have questions about all this other shit that I sell, yeah, sure, whatever. So I look like Tim McGraw. I don't know what Tim McGraw looks like. I'll have to look that up. I'm either going to hate you or appreciate you. I don't know. Going to Vanderbilt for cybersecurity. I knew somebody that went to Vandy. As a matter of fact, one of my daughter's friends went to Vandy for pre-med, and she's going to school for dermatology or something right now. When the hat comes off, see a little Richard Gere. Oh, shit. Okay, now you're just being ridiculous. Chad Prather. Somebody said that. I don't like that guy. I don't particularly care for him. He panders. He's not genuine. Does it work on phones only or only on a computer? My kit, you'd be better off having a desktop or a laptop just because you're going to need a printer. You're going to need to edit the demand letters and things like that. So, I mean, could you do it? Yes, if you were really professional on a phone or a tablet, but it's going to be easier on a desktop or a laptop. Anybody want to invest in my call center? Fail. All right, click on run. Sir, why you not listen me? All right, I got to get out of here, guys. If you never heard me say this before, please stay for the next 30 seconds. If you have, listen again, because it might just change something about you over the weekend. Love yourselves and love each other. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I firmly believe in my heart of hearts that we can overcome any challenge, any adversity, solve any problem that we face as a human collective. If you just do those 4 simple things, love yourselves, love each other, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Until Monday, guys, about 1:30, 1:45. Ruck Fobocalls. Enjoy your weekend, guys.